off, bladder. Scotty, that chat was meant to be kept in the family. You weren't meant to hear that.
I'm up earlier than the stream. Wow, what a rarity.
Brilliant. I have to start the stream listening to Gledder's... I've not even... Do you know what I mean? It's a brand new week. It's the Christmas week, and immediately I get goated on the way in. God damn it. Gledder, Mind Right, Jacob, Scotty, Bybee, Summon, welcome to the stream. Santa, hello. You just got back from buying fancy cheese. Did you go on a night raid, Summon? That's more than even prisoners managed. Summon, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good Monday, if there is such a thing. Santa, how come you always pop up at the same time as that? Do you know what I mean? As that Gledder character. Lundios, welcome to the stream as well. How is everybody this afternoon? I know, right, Bybee? Here I am, trying my hardest, and all I get is a...
kick in the nuts.
Alkarion, welcome to the stream. Estelle, welcome to the stream. That kid yesterday, what a god. We bumped into a German kid on Sea of Thieves, and he was shouting and he was screaming, and all he could say in English was kicking the nuts. What a young god. Right, good morning, everybody. How are we all? The hell, I thought it was just me. Where's everybody come from? Everybody, go back where you came from. I've got extermination missions to do today. The Doomhaus using 0.001% of his power to summon infinite cheese. I could technically summon infinite cheese, but why would we want to when it's all about theft? Mina, welcome to the stream as well. How is everybody? Who is in here anyway? Mina, Jacob, Mindright, Lundios, Alkarion, Estelle, Bybee, Summon, Santa, Gledder, Scotty. How are we? I keep saying that over and over again because I'm expecting technical difficulties, but everything actually looks fine, so I might have to stream. Thing is, Mina, I have two options for what to do in today's stream. Actually, I'm in the north because I'm currently at Solitude investigating for the companions, the werewolf companions, investigating a frost troll. And no whistling, that is true. I could kill said frost troll and
My dwarf girlfriend has been a bit down recently because people keep remarking on her size. So to cheer her up when she gets home from work, I've got her flowers, chocolates, wine, and I'm going to run her a nice hot sink.
Fucking hell. So while I'm in the north investigating this frost troll, I might quickly scoop up every single piece of cheese in the warehouse and then run back to the house and dump it. How about that? A big cheese haul to start the week. Does that sound good? You can't eat it yet though, because you're bringing it over to your parents for Christmas. So basically, Summon, you're going to be transporting a quarter of a wheel of Humboldt fog cheese across the country. What a fucking legend. Does that sound good? Should we start the week off like that? Let's do it. Right. It's a good week because obviously the Oranges won golf. An hour away. Even still, that's some journeyed cheese, if that makes any sense. Right, let's kill ourselves a frost troll, let's leave Solitude, and let's head back with as much cheese as humanly possible back to where we came. How has it immediately descended into a double cheese conversation? Oh god, I've actually lost control of the music. Music! I can't believe it. Fucking Siddle's coming back after a month off golf and winning woods.
Oh look, another stream of walking around Skyrim and Stubbler saying I'm not a stealthy archer while he proceeds to sneak around shooting people with a bow. How fun.
What do you know about what's going to happen in today's stream?
Sure,
Trim?
you and get your wife expensive jewelry or an expensive purse for Christmas, but she will never forget the time you got her a mop. Never.
Fuck. Trim, Santa, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for the bits, Acel, Santa, Trim. How are we? Fucking Siddle's coming back after months off golf and winning. I know, right? I will say it was a rather calm waters in that golf, but still.
Shut up, Trim. Shut up, Trim.
And people say they aren't the same person. Have you noticed? Oh god, there's 3 of them.
Shut up, Trim.
Hello, prisoner. It's going badly in the channel again, as usual. Have you noticed? Santa, Gleda, Trim, thank you for the bits. Alkarion, thank you for the host as well. I hope everybody's well today, as the stream unravels in front of my goddamn face, and I haven't even started yet. This is today's first mission. I've been asked to take care of a frost troll in Harfinger. So I'm going to go to Steepfall Burrow, which is just to the north of where I currently am, and I'm going to clear it out, kill the trolls, then we're going to nip back to Whiterun, steal as much cheese as humanly possible, and then get out of here. Deal? Santa is Trim confirmed. I didn't actually check. I didn't see that host. It went away before my eyes. Sorry, I thought it was one I needed to be grateful for. Fucking hell. Press 1 if you want to pick breakfast. Right, prisoner, let's get on with it. We've got a lot to do today. So I am trying to work out... Oh, Trim was just first on my screen. Trim, you're picking breakfast. Grot Brain, welcome to the stream as well. Ma'am, don't sing. Don't sing. Good. Okay, this is going to be a good stream. I can already tell we're getting the good ending. Corpulus, sir.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Sir, I've got a lot of cheese stealing and troll killing today. I would like to see what you've got for sale.
Take a look.
Why are you getting cheese? I'm going to have somebody else answer that one, Grot Brain, because it's a hot button issue in the Doomhaus. Trim. Sorry, I just needed to buy something. There is everything here and a sweet roll. What are we having for breakfast? Trim would like a jug of milk. Why aren't you getting the cheese is the more important question. Because cheese, why not? It's cheese. Trim would like a jug of milk and an apple. Turns out Trim is a horse. Thank you, Corpulus.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Always. Cheese is good, exactly. You've answered your own question, Grotbrain. These people are addicted and I can't move for getting... Do you know what I mean? Help me. He's converted already. Look at that. Absolutely sold on the idea. Trim, this better be a nutritious breakfast because we've got a lot of fucking stuff to do today. What I am doing, by the way, is doing this extermination mission to see whether or not the companions quest line is complete. If it is, we're going to go be mages. Deal? Trim's got an apple and a jug of milk. Hang around and you'll get the idea when you see his living room, Grot. But that's true, actually. Yeah, once I've done this mission and stolen from the warehouse.
Remember that place when your foot is sore? What about when your asshole stings?
Trim, you can't just be constantly remembering places. It's just not healthy. Timmy! Are you ready for a busy day? Me neither. Me neither, pal. Right, let's get out of there. Careful, Trim. He might try to mount you. We'll see how... we've seen how he gets around four-legged animals. Oh yeah, Trim's a horse. I finally got that one. That wink. Did you see him? He knows me, you see. He knows he's not ready for a busy day. Right. I need to work out how, in God's name... He is Trim. I wouldn't associate with Trim in the future. Do you think I approach this place from above? There's Lower Steep Fall Barrow, which looks like I can get to it from the coast. Do I just go to the coast immediately? Fuck it, I'm going to do it. This is a zero fast travel playthrough, by the way, for anybody who thought it might be entertaining on the way in. Suckers. I believe it was once said that cheese can cure that ailment. What, the ailment of an itchy arsehole? To be fair, I've never seen Prisoner scratch his bottom. Tried that grot brain, but I couldn't fit most of it up there. He wrote that so fast. I hate him. Right, let's test out the voting system. Or the predictions, not the bits prediction system thing. The channel points. Let's test it out. Press 1 if Timmy the horse survives to the end of the week. Press 2 if Don't Be So Stupid. Scotty says no. Timmy says he's going to survive. Glenda says survive. Santa survive. Bybeat survive. Mindright survive. Lundios survive. Look at all this faith. I feel like it's misplaced, I'll be honest. Alkirion survive. Someone's put pictures of said cheese in Discord. What a fucking hero. Thank you, Summon. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Says die. Mina says die. Do you just call you Timmy? Timmy's the horse, Trim. Wait, where am I? Have I gone the wrong way? I've absolutely gone the wrong way. I may have to, for the sake of knowing where I'm going, I might have to add a minute or two to this journey just to confirm I get round in time. Timmy's far too violent to die. That's a good shout, actually. Disby Dan was... What was his superpower? He didn't like apples. Satan could fly, but Timmy's actually... bloodthirsty maniac, which goes well for him. Zero horse chop stream. Zero any chops, Bybeat, surely. Mish, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Houses. How are you all enjoying your days? I think things are going well at this end, Mish, because I've not died yet, or made any mistakes yet, and the plan is to get tons of cheese. Granted, I've been in the game for 5 minutes, but still, it's positivity. How's it going, Mish? Did I actually call you Timmy, Trim? I do apologise. Right. For that mistake, I sincerely apologise, Timmy. I did not want to associate you with him. Timmy does have the common sense to often run away from a fight. He does, but he's also killed 2 dragons. He kicked one to death, lest we forget. First I call you Siddles, now you're calling me Timmy. Ooh, alright, Augur. Thought you were voting for Stubbler to die. Yeah, Timmy is immortal. You voted for me to die as well? Yeah, Bybeat's right. It's going to be 0 horse chops and 0 prisoner chops today. I'm going the long way around because I got lost. Just waking up, cleaning around. I'll have to shovel the driveway and prepare for an internet tech visit, but as of right now, I'm starting up a super flaming hot coffee. Flaming hot coffee. That's a mod, isn't it, for San Andreas? Glad to hear it, Misha. Hopefully the internet visit goes well. I'm not going to Stockades. How have we not seen the chopped emote with the carrot and the hat on it? Because that looks pretty good. I'll give you that. Not Gled. I'm not calling you by name. That lone wolf, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time, chat. It's been months. Has it been a good few months away from the Doomhaus, lone wolf? I think everybody in here right now is going to be very jealous at the idea that somebody's managed it. It does, it kind of fit, it fits pretty well. I think if we hadn't seen the realised version, Mina, we'd say that's the best fit yet. How are we, lone wolf? Look at it, it's so good. It's so good. When did I confuse Trim with Siddles, by the way? Is this thing something that happened? I don't know how you survived all weekend without that emote. Past few months have been okay, apart from family problems, but all is well now. Glad to hear everything's sorted, Lone Wolf. It's a common mistake to make, don't worry about it. So I do it all the time. So which one's the Scottish one? And which one's the one that we only talk to because he's got a cool dog? Keep calling me Siddles and vice versa. It's because of the extensive fan erotica that I've been writing about the pair of you. You're so intertwined in my head and in my visual imagination that it's difficult to separate, you know. Trim is Scottish and Siddles has got a nice dog. I'm going to take that as written by me. I think that's fact. Wait, why did you put up with me before dog? True. Why did we put up with Trim before? Was it Pity? It might have been Pity. One of them has a tea calendar. Which one is that? Because of Trimette? No. I mean, we only knew of Trimette briefly, vaguely back then. Why did we keep Trim in the community for so long? Yeah, you're right. I don't know if we did. Why did you put up with us, though, Trim? That's a more important question. Am I going the wrong way? I might potentially be going the wrong way. I kept forgetting he was there, yeah. Oh, Mayek the Liar's here. I'm going to go back down. We're going to follow the coast until I get there. Because he's funny? No, that doesn't sound right, Santa. He couldn't come up with the ransom. That's it. I think when he first arrived, we snapped him up and then messaged Trimette saying we want ransom money or we're not releasing him. And she's like, yeah, alright. I think that might have been what it was. He was banished to here for 10,000... Yeah, he's done a few bannable offences as Trim, actually, which means he's not allowed to leave. Didn't I try to leave several times? See? It's never that easy. Look at that thief. Why would a thief wait on the edge of the sea to try and snap someone up? Worst thief ever. She was like, alright, keep him. Yeah, but... did any of us agree to keep him? Oh, God. Can you imagine if Timmy got killed immediately? I can't. Right, we're approaching the cave where the frost trolls are. The companions have asked me to clear it out because the frost trolls are causing problems for whatever desolate creatures live out in such a terrible place. But I may have already got Timmy bitten before I've even set off. I'm assuming the cave that I'm going to is up here somewhere, right? Yes. Oh God, there's wolves and everything now. If Timmy gets eaten by a walrus, can I just end the playthrough? I need to be up the hill somewhere. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to read it either. I'm going to let you redo that. Oh no, wait. Reindeer cannot actually see the colour red. Rudolph's shiny red nose would therefore be useless in helping in navigation. Is that true? Ooh, there's the burrow. Apple Juice Boy, welcome to the stream. I'm willing to go with your superior knowledge on said topic, Apple Juice Boy. Timmy. Right, let's test the voting system out again. There are 3 walruses down by the water. I'm parking Timmy here outside the burrow. Yep, you don't look at me like that. If Timmy was to engage in combat with 3 walruses, who would win? Because it might happen and we may see the results when we come outside. Timmy, stop looking at me. He was using it to help Santa. Yeah, that was the idea, right? He was guiding Santa. Trim says the walruses are going to win. Rip Timmy. Excuse me? I don't know. If he dies on the way out, when you come back there would be 2 walruses and Timmy would be burping. And the other walruses would be looking rather concerned. Actually, Apple Juice Boy, I'm going to go with Mina. The idea is to guide Santa, not to guide himself. So it wouldn't matter, unless Santa couldn't see the colour red. I don't make the reindeer facts, I just retell them. What a get out of jail free card you've tried to pull there. Right, let me kill some... Wolf boy. We needn't fight. I'm just here for frost trolls. That's all it is. That looks like if I swim through there, I'll get to the exit. This is actually one of the wolves that killed Satan, lest we forget. I'm worried. I don't know. Let's just hope that Timmy doesn't get eaten by walruses, because that would suck quite a lot. There's a lot of gubs here. I'm assuming this is exactly where the frost trolls are. A couple of dead people. Trim, your tip on the way into this playthrough was to absolutely 100% keep every iron arrow available, right?
Let you kill? Somewhat confident today, aren't we?
Alright, pray with me, Alkarion, while I attempt to kill. Does that make more sense? We need not fight, I'm just here for Frosty. He's doing Twitch things again and we need to save him from the DMCA. Fucking Frosty. Imagine if Frosty gets taken down for DMCA before Siddles does doing Guitar Hero streams. Oh, piled the wolves up. What do you call the big Yeti thing from Star Wars again, for Empire Strikes Back? I feel like I'm just preparing lunch for that guy. It had a name, that thing, right? Oh, that's disgusting. I'm assuming I'm swimming. Not to be confused with the YMCA. God, imagine if you got banned from YMCA for YMCA related reasons. The hell? Yeah, this definitely looks like the exit, right? I would drop into here and then swim through the... Where's the cave gone? Hello? I signed up for a... Okay, good. Wampa, that's it. Is that it? Yeah. No, what's Womprats then? Is that something... That's something he was shooting with... Back at... Something Luke used to shoot to train, right? Gordon, that's his name. I'll have to sing it first, so I'm not sure the village people would allow that. Swim in the glowing vagina. Do you know what, someone? I may or may not have thought the same thing. It did look a little similar. Right, what am I doing in here? I've come in here for this... Oh, I'm in the lower end of the barrow, aren't I? Which I'm assuming is simply the exit. And I need to go into the higher section of the barrow to get to where the frost trolls are hiding out. Roger that. I'll have to sing it first, so I'm not sure the village people will allow that. The city folks, though, they're another story. Timmy, have you... I thought Timmy was sat down then. Timmy, you've not killed anything. You were supposed to kill walruses and you didn't. What a scumbag. Trim gets banned for... Not Trim, Frosty gets banned for the YMCA reasons. You can see him getting hauled off dressed as a Native American. Womprat's a native to Tatooine, Wampa's a native to Hoth. Because it doesn't Luke brag about killing a bunch of Womprats with his mates? Right, how can I... Somewhere up here is the upper entrance to the burrow. Let me in. We've got a lot to do today, and I need to kill these trolls before the midstream break. That'd be nice. Right, is this the entrance to the left? Please tell me there actually is an entrance to something to the left. There is. That was his practice for blowing up the Death Star. I was going to go and shoot some fucking rodents back on a desert planet. Okay, this looks like a place where frost trolls appear. Yep, there's one. Now, Trim, you've accused me of resorting too quickly to firing bows and arrows in stealth. Get a load of this. Switch. Wait, where's he going? He's going into the other one's summon. It's just so good though. Look how much damage I just did immediately. Whoever designed stealth archery in Skyrim... I'm going to fall off here, aren't I? And end up back in the lower burrow. Sir! You are healing and that scares me. Goodbye. Oh, we didn't get the satisfying plop sound. I live for that satisfying plop sound. Harry, he's doing the thing again. Harry's not here, you see. I bet he is. I bet Harry comes in at the start of the timer and he sits there with glasses on the end of his nose and a quill.
Plop.
You're a plop. What's this stealth kill? You're already one shot. Pal, we don't have to fight. This doesn't have to be so violent. What made him turn round? Was it the smell of cheese, do you think, that prisoner just emanates? And that's it done, actually. Huh. Alright, if those were the problematic ones, then they are absolutely dealt with. Do I go for the big jump? Do you think I can do a 360 before the bottom? Surely. Santa, thank you for the bits. Sothan, my love, welcome to the stream. You think I do the jump? Do the jump. Ooh. Whoa, there's the plop. Sothan, my love, how are we? It's going alright at this end. Actually quite efficient so far. Was that 540 no scope? I'd be more frightened if I had a scope on an axe. Right, let's go back to the companions. I want to hand this in and see if it's just never-ending extermination missions. If it isn't, and there is more to do with the companions, then we'll continue. But if that's it all done, that means that we are done with the companions guild, and we can then go join the mages college. Would you like to join the mages college first, or investigate a murder first? Can I say Koala's drawing of the top 6 was 10 out of 10? I think somebody requested that on her stream. Oh yeah, count the walruses, I'm going back. There's a mod to put a scope on a fucking... Where? Hang on, where was the... Shit, I've run too far already. Augur, welcome to the stream. Is Augur still alive? There is 3 walruses, including the one that's just arrived in the stream. I'd say the peace negotiations that Timmy orchestrated were successful. I'm alright, I'm tired. Brother's got a massive migraine that he's never had before, so I may be spending Christmas in quarantine if he's got the COVID. Shit. What, have you... I've obviously been in contact with him lately, so then. That sucks. A massive migraine that he's never had before. Is serious migraines a symptom? Oh, moved back in a couple of months ago. Roger. So you're both going to have to quarantine if it's something serious. Are you off to get a test? Or is he off to get a test? It wasn't a top 6, I just asked for any 6. I think Koala was worried about looking to be showing favouritism, so she just went with the top 6 on the Person of the Century of the Day list. And if he is, what's the chance he's secretly GLaDOS? Yeah, Gleda, I'm with Mina. Get out, that's what Mina says. Fuck off, never come back. Yeah, I agree with all of those actually, Mina, you're right. Because Timmy wasn't hungry, exactly. All he needed was to be slightly peckish and then that'd have been it. It's a symptom. At the moment we're trying to get in contact with his insurance to see if he'll be able to go to urgent care. Have you had... So, not a test to confirm it quite yet, but serious enough that he might need emergency. Shit. I hope everything goes well, sir. Then. I'm sure all of us echo that sentiment. Just to keep us informed. A friend of mine is a public school teacher in Vegas. He made it all the way to the Christmas break and now he has COVID. A friend of mine is a public school teacher in Vegas. He's made it all the way to the Christmas break. Bollocks. So he's managed to not have it all the way up until he would be enjoying a Christmas break and just gets it at the end. Fuck. In this country, a lot of people had their Christmas plans cancelled because the new lockdown restrictions mean that they can now no longer celebrate Christmas together because they were put into lower of a tier and it's exploded.
Hey Sotan, get over it.
Yeah.
Good wow stream BTW.
You're not supposed to compliment what he is doing, Sandy. You're supposed to, in true Twitch fashion, argue that the person on screen should be playing something else. You're supposed to say, God damn, that WoW stream was shit. Play my game instead. But my brother will go the same way. But hopefully it's not that, right? Santa, thank you for the bits. Keep me out of your marital trouble. No, you agree that you're on my side in this issue. And I'm not married to a... The government favouriting London and shitting on their north back... favouriting London and shitting on the north backfired, yeah it did. So they gave London a lot less restrictions than they gave the north. And now London is all completely plagued and hyper-infected. And they're having to go into a higher level than the north. But apparently Manchester was the problem all along. God, this coffee is going down perfect. The north will remember. There'll be a very minor riot, Mina, just you watch. Right, I have killed the trolls. I am now heading to do a little bit of thieving. Said thieving involves taking... I don't know if I have to... Do I have to? Yes, I think I have to. Sneak into the warehouse south of Solitude, and I'm going to completely and entirely load up on C-word. Did you see my message on this? I did, Mindra. I responded to it. Yeah, hopefully we can time it just right? So if it looks like signs are pointing to potentially a launch early in the year, we might just be ready to play it when it's ready to play. I'm looking forward to it as well. And I'm thinking as well I might put the Long Dark on for the playthrough. Not Kerbal, Trim. We don't play Kerbal round these parts. Why is it telling me to go in there? What the hell? What do I need to do in there? So that quest's done, but what's this quest? Talk to earn Skyrim. Oh, that's that drunk guy in town. Alright. Sorry, old man. We're not helping you right now because I've got cheese to steal. The Long Dark. Yeah, we played The Long Dark on stream and called it the Eric Simulator in 2017 when it first came out in beta. Trim, you had it in alpha when it was just a survival sandbox. That's the thing, Trim. I think we're in the same position. There was a stream of it at one point as well. But, Trim, is the story complete? Do you know what I mean? Is there an end point now? Right, Timmy, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going on a brief mission. I'll be back, and I'm going to need you because I'll be absolutely cucumbered out of my mind. Will you still be playing KSP on Friday? I'm wondering about Friday. If I was to, because I'm not a Christmassy person, and everybody always goes off, and I just have a nice quiet day. I could potentially stream on the 25th. Now, everybody on continental Europe will be done with Christmas by then anyway. It'll be early morning for US folks. I appreciate there's not a lot of people that will be available, but would anybody be available to watch a Kerbal stream on Friday? There are loads of episodes. I'm on episode 3 so far, and each one has credits. I'm not sure if it's completely done yet. I'll have to look into it then. Right, let me just sneak. London and pretty much the whole of the south and the south... Oh, what I don't get about the lockdown... Hang on. What I don't get is all this lockdown, etc., but yet relaxing it for Christmas. It is ridiculous, right? London and pretty much the whole of the south and southeast can't mix at all, and they're essentially in lockdown. It doesn't make any sense, does it? It's like we're saying we're alright with everybody getting the disease as long as it's for a specific religion or a huge commercial prospect. The Long Dark has come a long way. I'm hoping so. Mina, have you seen it all? You're alright on the 25th? Yeah. I'm hoping so. So maybe mind, right? I might put a stream out. The other thing as well is there's a lot of people that won't be able to do a great deal on Christmas because of all this. I'm just very confidently stealing this right now. I'm taking it all, don't worry. Meanwhile, your state is the highest infected in the whole of the US. Are you seeing this summon? This is Mecca for this playthrough at the moment. Right, what I need to do though, which is slightly annoying, is I need to do this. Because a lot of it won't fucking fall down. Shit, that one's fallen between the cracks. Did I just lose one between these barrels? Don't think so, it might have gone off. Some places are relaxing the lockdown rules for Christmas. I kind of get it, but you can't do the... I know, right? You can't just choose what to lessen the restrictions for. I've got a long cooldown, by the way. Let me go down and pick this up while I'm waiting. Okay, I dropped it. It didn't fall down, it just fell under there. You haven't lived until you've shouted cheese off shelves. I mean, that's what the Dragonborn's for, right? Wait, I got a power called telekinesis, didn't I? Hey, I wonder if that's useful here. Holy shit, some of it went really far. I need to do a proper sweep to make sure I collected it all. Would it be incredibly sweaty to use the new telekinesis power to essentially hover the cheese off the shelves? Can you imagine? Let's try it. Right, magic. Powers. Depends on whether COVID is confirmed or not. If it is, I'm not busy, that's why I asked. Roger. If it is, I'll be in quarantine for 2 weeks with nothing to do. Exactly, it might be the way. Right, would it be conjuration? Illusion? Telekinesis? No. Alteration? Telekinesis. Can pull an object to you from distance and it adds it to your inventory. Or throw it. I used the wrong button, can you tell? I mean, I don't need it now, but did you see that? What? Oh, I've run out of mana. That's incredibly mana costly, but that is good. And I'm only just cucumbered as well. It was kind of beautiful. I mean, the shout was the problem, right? Did you see it pulling it towards me? Let me get some mana back. I want to try that out on this cabbage before we go any further. Watch this. Is there one more? Mindray, can you see one more? Or have I already collected it? Is it up on the shelf somewhere? There's more by the east side, 2 of them. Over here somewhere. Is that a piece? So now you get cucumbered until you're back home to drop it off. Yeah, but the horse is just outside. Prisoner learned something today. Hiding under the bottom shelf back there. Hiding under the bottom shelf. Sothan's seen his... Oh, over this way. Watch this, you ready? Oh, fucking hell, my mana runs out immediately, but that's pretty good. I am going to go learn to be a mage. Good spot, whoever that was. Is there any more? My work finally is being strict on masks, but our regional manager refuses to let my manager ban or kick out or press charges if the cops call. If the cops called on Christmas refusing to wear masks, it's just a useless rule, and my manager is pissed because he wants to protect us and our store cases are rising. I can't believe the place is shut though, Summon, which is ridiculous. So you're not allowed to... have I got everything, by the way? Or has anybody else seen any more cheese that I haven't collected? I can't believe you're not allowed to chastise anybody for it. One more to go. Go to the corner, turn right, look low. Over here. Probably not this way around, right? Okay, let me look low. Mindray is spotting cheese. What do you mean, damn it, Stubbs? The trouble is I'm reading the messages slightly delayed, don't forget. Mindray's got his eyes trained on that cheese. Back where you were. So here somewhere. I think Sothan can see it as well. More to the east side. This is the east. Let me get the torch out. This is very vital. I'm going to just look low everywhere because it's bad to time it, right? Let's call this shelf 1, this shelf 2, this shelf 3, and then the middle shelf. How have you spotted cheese? This is the sweatiest thing in the world. So I'm going to look at shelf 3. It says it's hiding from... Oh! No, it's a basket. Sorry, it was a knot on the log and it looked like a cheese wheel. Roger. I was so certain at first and now I don't see the wheel. So it was that, right? Gotcha. Cool. That is everything we have stolen. An inordinate amount right there. To be honest, I was so certain now I don't see the wheel. I was certain I saw it. I think Mindray and I were looking at the same thing. It's better to go too far in the vein of cheese than it is to not go far enough. Is that? I think it was Plato that said that. I mean, I need to write up the schedule for Christmas, but from Christmas Eve until New Year's Day, I'll be doing like I did last year, sorry, and I'll be pausing the streak.
Wait, I know you.
You don't know anything, sir. And excuse the fact I'm walking incredibly slowly. It has something to do with something I can't explain. So between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day, or the 23rd and the 1st, I'll be pausing the streak. I'll probably be streaming, but any streams I do don't add to the streak, and any that I miss don't break it.
It's like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Sir, leave me alone. I'm halfway through a heist, and I'm over encumbered at the moment. Actually, one second. Watch this. Increase carry capacity by 30. Take this potion. You ready? Pretty good. Did I say dodo? Did I say dodo or doo-doo? Excuse me, sir. Please ignore the 500 kilos of cheese I've got lining my pockets. Don't do it, Sothan. Someone's mentioned dodo and Sothan's around. Yes, sir. I shall probably be doing a bunch of streaming. But if there may or may not be days where I don't, and if I don't, I shall let you know. I don't know whether to, like... I could just do, like... I don't know. We've also got, between Christmas and New Year, we've got the big points haul, which will be... I think I'm going to do AI FIFA, AI Worms, green versus orange, AI... a whole marble stream and a whole... stream races stream. FIFA, Royal Rumble, marbles, worms. That sound good? Stream races, that's the other one, yeah. I'll give a personal point out in every stream, but I'll also give like 10 points to the winning team of each day. How do you feel about there being 50 points on the line? What's the current team scores? What's the gap there? So it's 220 to 174. So what's that? Roughly 40 odd points gap? Hey Oranges, are you confident to let there be 50 team points available next week? More. 55. 50 would make it spicy. There is a chance for a green comeback if we do it to 50. Mindright says he's confident that we do it. I mean, all we'd have to do is get, 10 points. We'd just have to win one of the days, but it would mean that it is possible. And it would spice up the final week, right? I'm alright with it. What do you reckon, Oranges? What do you think? Bye, beat Mina. I'll carry on another Oranges that can hear my voice. We did it last time, didn't we? We needed it last time as well. The Oranges, I mean, we lost, but it was I think we was in a huge deficit last time. Not this huge, but still huge. Can you imagine, though, right? If the Greens, after all of this, could pull it out on the last month. I'd give it to them, technically. I know the Siddles and people would be angry. Said Stubbler, knowing he'll fully ignore what the Oranges say and do it anyway. I'm just interested in opinions. I'm probably already made my decision, okay? You know this is not a democracy. Far be it from a democracy. I'm all about the spice. Actually, I'm all about the cinnamon bun. That's what I'm going for. That was actually a really successful first hour. We have woke up, had breakfast, cleared out the cave, got the cheese, and set off for our next adventure.
Citizen, I'm
Yes.
warning you.
And there's still 7 minutes of the first hour left. This is the khair. Mindright absolutely sums it up with a bullet. If you can't lose, why even play? Oh, fuck though, this means I need to get some worms sorted out. Of course, there may be opportunities where I can't figure this out, but I'm going to have to start working on it soon. I'll write up a schedule and I'll put it in the pins in Discord. I'll work it out. She's going away for a brief period over Christmas, and there is football and things. Could interrupt some streams, but I like the idea of at least doing those 5. So this might be the last week of normal stream time. Are you going to unload? I am, Mina. I'm going to go to Whiterun because I need to. Whiterun's the next place I'm going to do a mission, and then I'm going to unload the cheese. And after that, we're going to pick one of the main quests and set off doing that. Not the main quest, but one of the more major ones. I'm thinking as well after that stream on Friday. While I had fun messing about with aeroplane parts, I think we set to getting to Duna. We actually put the effort in to start making the trip to Duna. Found Minmus and the moon of the remaining science, and then start spending. See if we can get there. I'll see if we. Well, it's going to be ages until I actually plant a flag on it. Bybee, why? What's with the bites? Because as much as I'm enjoying Kerbal, there is also My Summer Car on the horizon. I can't believe we're playing that again, but I don't know whether to reset. Well, that's all the plan for next week, for next year. But the remainder of this year is a week of Skyrim, and then we go into big points mode, so it's going to be a bit odd. Also, I'm imagining the streams will be slightly quieter, etc. Just a bit of biting. But you're biting Timmy, and he's got an arrow up his ass, look. And before you summon that Horizon dude. I've talked about Kerbal too much. It is weird, we've been playing some of like the... We've been playing some sort of very heavily, this one especially, very heavily memed games and very popular games. So we've had a fair share of trolls and weird people, which you can imagine, which you could have predicted. But the fact that the Horizon guy and Historia Reese came from Kerbal, of all games, is baffling to me, and I don't know why. You was trying to get the arrow out of his ass. Is that what you're saying? Hey, wait, these are the healed people. Do I get healed? I might get healed. Friends, can I borrow your services briefly? Don't mind I've got too much cheese.
Suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Nobody's looking to... Ma'am.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
I thought you guys can help me out. Are you actually a vigilant of Stendar?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
Speaking of healing... Can I not get healed anymore by this lady? Thanks, ma'am.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
You, ma'am?
Walk always in the light, or
Oh,
we
never
will
mind.
drag you to it.
King, 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 king.
I almost said hello to Cheeky right there. Trim, thank you for the kinky bits. I've gone off the word kinky. It's starting to sound odd in my ears all of a sudden. Weird people in here. I know, can you imagine, right, Bybee? As per the last bits.
Kinky.
Just kinky, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't... Oh, it just sounds... It's enough to turn the stomach, right? King, let's not get that guy in here. King? Wait, we don't know someone called King, do we? Scotty, thank you for the bits. You requested to heal Timmy's bum. In fairness, Timmy's bum has actually taken a hell of a lot of damage. I'm a big Timmy's bum fan at this point. I'm sure Augur is, because it's the biggest thing on screen right now. You know what Augur's like. God, I can't stop thinking about them kids last night. In Sea of Thieves, before anybody says it. We met a little German kid in Sea of Thieves, and all he did was scream through his loud hailer, "Kick in the nuts." And he must have said it 10 times. And every time you said anything in English, he said, no, kick. It must be the only thing he knew. No, I'm not Trim. I knew that was coming. Stubbler's been hanging around the schools again. Tell him, no. I nearly made the joke then that I meant kids as in goats. My own worst enemy, as usual. There's a clip of it from Koala's stream. There's this kid stood on a little sloop with his mate, There were two German kids. One was called Dean, and the other one was called Toaster. Beautiful German names. Your own worst enemy is you. That's true. And the fast rate of decomposure that dairy products goes through, that's also a problem. And the fumes that come from it. I think I'm exhuming too much dairy fumes. Do you know what, Scotty? I thought it was going to be about kids as in small goats. Can I catch these fireflies and release them in the house? Because if I can... Scotty, Timmy, stop.
We all tune in to watch horses ass. Prisoner riding one is just a bonus.
Thank you, Mindright, for the kind words. Oh, God.
I hope you're not blaming your dairy consumption on me.
If I catch a...
Hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Sir, here I am in the fields collecting fireflies. Do I look like I have any money?
Yes, actually. You look like you are lousy with gold. I am not going to ask again.
I am lousy with cheese, sir, and I need to deposit it. I do not have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come here.
Fucking hell, alright, mate.
Enough of you.
I tried to punch him to death. This guy actually hurts. I was taking him for granted. I was... Hello, sir. I was going to punch him to death, Trim, as the mark of ultimate disrespect, but it turns out he's actually quite handy. Can I have that torch? Right, I'm going to try and release these torch books in the house. You've got your Thieves Guild armour on. I haven't, actually. I'm just incredibly... I'm just over-encumbered and shit. Gleda, thank you for the bits. Mindright, thank you for the bits. Scotty, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. I was punching because I was hoping to disrespect him and just slap him to death, but it turns out sneaky lizard's got quite a stabbing ability on it. Stupid lizards. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to do the Mages College now, or whether... There was a quest that I got in Markarth, the night of the incident.
Disrespect me, daddy.
Do you mean just punch you, Trim? It was a cat, not a lizard. Was it actually a... I thought it was a Argonian. Shows how much attention I pay to my assailants. I'm not thanking you for those bits, Trim. I've got standards. Low standards, but standards. Stubbler doesn't see race. Yeah, Mina. I called him a lizard because of his personality. Speaking of villains. Oh, Timmy, I can't catch him up because I'm too slow. You know what that means? There's only one thing for it. Ooh, shot. Timmy, where's he going?
He doesn't see species either.
Shut up, Santa. Fuck off, Santa. He's got dog vision.
Tee hashtag football banter 2020.
6-2, this guy. Slops, welcome to the stream.
Yes, I was just hearing.
Wait, the guy's lost me. Slops, I give you the 62 bits. Bants. The farmer's lost me, which means if I can get lucky... Don't say anything, Gleda. Ooh, right in the fucking Swede. Good shit. Oh god, I've got a long way to walk back to Timmy now. Boy, is there egg on your face, right? is it a bit uncomfortable trying to work out how to do football banter after all this time, Slops? That was a banger of a... I hope if we lose every game in such dramatic fashion, I'm going to be alright with losing like that. Remember that time we bullied Stubbler with being a dog? Those were good times. I'm actually working for the companions right now, Mina. Actually, that's a good point. If I'm massively cucumbered, If I use beast form, can I get back to Timmy in speed? No, actually, because it's going to fuck me, isn't it? Because it means I can't. I won't be able to. I'll be able to run up to Timmy at massive speed and then not get on him because I'm a dog. Calling somebody a lizard because of his personality, when you only know that he is a thief, is even more racist. Wait, calling somebody a lizard because of his personality when you only know that he's a thief? If he's a thief and he's threatening me and he thinks I'm rich just because I've got pockets full of cheese, then he's a bit of a dickhead, Augur, right? No, wait, yeah, it's racist against lizards. Wait, no, Augur, that's wrong. Everybody ban Augur. / ban. Stop pointing out my racism, Augur. I'm supposed to be getting away with it. 4-1 at half time, most managers have promoted sides straight into damage control mode, right? Fuck, absolutely. Bielsa's got 2 plans, Slops. He's got plan A, which is all-out attack, and take risks at the back and get the ball moving as fast as possible, and overload in the channels. And option 2, plan 2 is plan A again.
You there, the traveler! Over here!
Do you know what, sir? I know full well that you're vampires, and I'm not getting involved. You can fuck off. I've got pockets full of cheese, and I can't be interacting with people on the streets. Mega ban Augur, I guess you'll have to stay a little longer. They might be gone as far as you know. Trim, stop kissing everybody. This is why Augur doesn't know where to be. You're giving out mixed messages. He's already confused enough. Stop kissing this place, honestly. Supposed to be hating one another, and here we are, kissy kissy. Alright, everybody look away from chat. This happened again. Everybody look away. Scotty, get a bucket of ice cold water and splash it over their faces. Glad to stop getting involved. It does feel like 10 years ago that I was a dog. Now you don't have pockets full of sunshine, there's no space with all of that. Jeez. I keep saying it, like, it's become such an important part of this playthrough. I keep saying it like it's the P word. Feeling like it's a controversial thing to say. What the hell are these two doing? You don't have protection for that. Oh god, Trim. Imagine. Little idiots with black wings, the pitter-patter of tiny fang. That don't make any sense. Chat's gotten so kissy-kissy, hasn't it, Mina? This is why Siddles might have been right that we needed the 28 finger emote instead of 28 realise. I'm with Mindright. Trouble is though, Mindright, they'll get a room and Lydia will be in it. Is Grot Brain still around? I'm imagining he's going to get the answer to a lot of his questions if he still is. Whoa, alright, Slops. Breaching terms of, the channel's terms of service. We're in defence mode after the kissy-kissy stuff almost broke the Doomhaus down the middle. The positivity was too much for us. We could feel our identity slipping away. Hello? Just look at it. Right, I want to test something out. What were they called? They were called Torch... Is there some cheese in the fire? Which is my favourite song from Kill 'Em All, by the way. There isn't. You handsome boy and or Warzone professional. Professional what? Holy shit, that's a lot of C-word. Drop in 4. As you can see, Grotbrain, this is it. Does it say stolen? Yeah, of course it's fucking stolen. As if you could get this much C-word by official methods. I've completely abandoned the idea of not putting it in the streets, in the channels now, and I'm just dropping it where it lays. I'm going to kick it. I'm going to keep walking through to create sort of a path, if you know what I mean. Just waiting for the frames to drop. There is going to be a point where it starts to cause problems. I'll have to beat the game before the game gets beaten by the cheese. Also, don't forget that Mina's challenge is to eat every single piece of this before the end. I've dropped a potato among that lot. Are we allowed a potato in the cheese pile? Probably not, right? Got it back. Check out the cheese stash. It's the best thing I've heard all day, that he's a fucking Warzone professional. Share that. 2, right? 2.
It's Christmas. You should get some stolen Stollen.
What the hell's stolen? Okay, this is it. This is the chur. And then 1 cheese wedge. Cool. So now, if I put the torch away, it's bullshit Christmas bread. I'm alright with Christmas bread. Load me up. It's cake that has been stolen. Is he what? Everybody knows about it. He's the guy who ran Russia for a bit, right? Fuck, I walked into it, and worse than walking into it, I laughed at it. Right, let me clear his path.
Joseph Stollen.
Why does it say stolen with double L with a stolen? Did you hear that? Is the cheese pile getting a bit ridiculous? Oh god, I missed a bit. I should have just picked that up, right? It's not, right? We keep going, right? Lundio says no, Scotty says no, Mina says no, it needs to be bigger. Trim, thank you for the bits. I really want to give it a big Fusrodar through this, though. Holy. Eric! Good morning, sir. Are you well? He is, of course he is. Herbie, you are too far away and threw far too much cheese, but we can see you from here and you look wonderful today. So I think Eric Clapton once said. Right, where is the...
Wonderful traditional German Christmas dish. I prefer Stollen with marzipan filling. You can get it at Aldi.
I might actually go for it there, mind right, based on that, but I'll need to show you something.
Hello everyone, I hope you all have the loveliest Christmas. Here's to wholesome Doomhaus 2021. Goodwill to all men and also to the ladies. Oh wow, a butterfly. Punch it really hard.
Alright, you redeemed that. I was angry throughout. Let me show you something, right? I picked up torch bugs, fireflies in the wild, with hope of showing them off in the house and having them flutter around and be beautiful. It turns out when prisoners plucked them from the air in a beautiful fashion, he pulled all their arms and legs off. It is nice cheese, right, Mish? I'm with you. Here is our new pet. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If you already exist in this game's canon, you are exempt. I apologise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number was 8. Mish! Mish, you exist officially in this game. Mish, the firebug, is going to sit forever in pride of place on the shelf, and he will forever fill our hearts with joy. Deal? Everybody pay your goddamn respects. I mean, it's just a thorax at this point, but it's the best we can. I'm not punching Mish. I could punch Eric, but I'm not punching Eric either. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I always wanted to be a torch bug. Be more specific, Mish. A dead torch bug. Skyrim playthrough. I'm not punching everybody. I'll punch Lydia. The game gave me this pet, which I'm very angry about, and I've not liked since we first laid eyes on each other. The pet is Lydia. NAA, welcome to the stream, by the way, Sarah. As you can see, it's not going well. Lydia, shut up.
Honor to you, my Thane.
She always says that. Press 1 to punch Lydia. In the morning. I think keeping cheese on the floor upstairs, Grotbrain, would be unhygienic. We always knew you were a thorax at heart, Mish. Slop says punch Lydia. NAA says punch Lydia. Bybeat says punch Lydia. Scotty says punch Lydia. Mindright emphatically says punch Lydia. I've got a lot to do today. And here I am about to punch Lydia.
Hey, be careful! You're pushing your luck. Don't do that again. Last warning.
I think we've got a new part of our morning routine. And I love it. I enjoyed that. Stubbler knows she may leave. She may leave? Sothan, you're offering more than I can imagine.
Brilliant, thanks.
Imagine if... Oh, I'd pay. Imagine if she leaves. I feel so empowered now. A hard shell on the outside and soft and mushy on the inside. Exactly what you've always strived to be, right, Mish? No, genuinely, Sothan. If she actually leaves because I've pissed her off, I'm all about it. Do I have anything in my pockets, by the way? Did I loot anything of any value ever? I've got a bowl I stole from the own house. I'm going to throw that in the street. I've got a child's doll. Some gems. I'm actually pretty good for shit, actually. I don't need to sell anything. Oh, I do. Diamond ring. Oh, Trim, it's that woman's wedding ring. Do I sell it? That was a very emotional quest and I could just sell the fucking thing. What if I sell my own pots and pans? I'm going to sell that to Bellathor. He's a fucking idiot that would buy that. Slops, thank you for the bits, by the way. Do you think Bellathor would buy all this crap? Hello, Bellathor. Hey, Slops, Codsworth voice actor, you ready?
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
Hello, Bellathor, you fucking creep. Can I have a look what you've got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Wait, Sothan, Sothan was trying to entice us to punch Lydia more. Do you see that? Sir, can I sell you some crap? Would you buy my bull? 2 gold. Would you buy... Do I buy him the emeralds or the elf garnets? Probably not. Bellathor, I've got some junk that you need to buy from me, please, sir. Would you like an iron battle axe of fatigue? Of course you would. Would you like 16 iron daggers? Of course you would. Would you like... Do I actually sell that ring? No, that's not the right ring, that's a different ring. 1,000 gold? Hello? I'll sell you that, and I'll sell you a silver necklace, and then shall I sell him a gold diamond ring for half price? No, he can fuck off. Thank you, Bellathor.
Do come back.
I will. Right, we need to pick a quest to do going forward. Something from the main list. Been watching a lot of Many True Nerd Fallout videos, and now all I want to do is abandon my backlog and replay a lot of Fallout games I've already played loads. That's the beauty of good games, right? They have a nasty habit of advancing themselves on every list.
Alright, back to work to actually work instead of hoarding cheese.
You're actually hoarding cheese IRL though, and so's Mina, I've heard some. Someone have a good shift and stay safe. I think I talk for all of us when I hope that you're safe in that odd work environment that you've got. Ayala, please.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
I am. I've been to the lair in the north and killed the frost trolls. There was 2, in fact.
Good to hear. Have your share of the pay.
Thank you, ma'am. I was hoping you'd give me more work, Ayala, but... Look, it keeps saying talk to the companion leaders for work. Do I keep doing these contracts? What do you think? Or do we pick something... Should I play Witcher for the day? I mean, be a Witcher in Skyrim, not actually open up the... Definitely going to buy this when it comes on sale next. Skyrim? Is it still not cheap enough to be considered on sale? God damn it, Skyrim. Ma'am? Scotty, it's on Game Pass. Can I don't know whether to do more of these missions.
I'll take my leave then.
I have this main quest mission to... Oh no, because it's talk to the companion leaders for work. Oh, is it not Game Pass for PC? Roger, roger. I'll tell you what I can do then. I can just start doing quests from the top down. The unusual gem has turned out... Okay. Firstly, in order to join the... Press 1 to be a mage. Press 2 to investigate a murder. 1 to join the Mages Guild, 2 to investigate a murder. Augur says join the Mages Guild. Mindright says investigate a murder. Lundios says join the Mages Guild. I'm alright with either at this point. Scotty says join the Mages Guild. NAA says investigate a murder. Grotbrain says investigate a murder. We're tied. This is the murder, by the way, that the night I woke up from Trim's drunken bullshit night that he forced me to go on. This is the murder I witnessed. I'm going to meet this guy at the Shrine of Talos, apparently, and talk about the murder. Is there anybody else that is willing to cast the deciding vote? Mina says, find more cheese. I'm sure she would. Press 1 to join the Mages College. Press 2 to investigate a murder. The next person decides. $29.99 on Steam. That's brutal. Sothan is the decider, and he says we're going to Markarth to investigate a murder. I've received a note from a man named Eltris in Markarth. He wants me to meet him at the Shrine of Talos to talk about the recent murder. When I first went into the town of Markarth, I watched somebody get absolutely gutted at the market the second I walked into town. Apparently there's a guy that wants me to help him investigate exactly why it happened, and I'm going to meet him at a Shrine of Talos, apparently. Is that an Mbongo's emote, Lundios? That's one of the 2020 ones, right? Gleda and Santa trying to influence the vote. I see how this bullshit works.
Come to chat with an old woman,
I haven't, ma'am.
Good deed for the day.
Can they get away with having a...
I'm not afraid of you.
Because Twitch is... But no, I guess they're not selling them, though, are they? Or could you say that Twitch is selling emotes?
Mercenary work? It might suit you.
I've not, Sarah, but I'm going to go and do some investigatory work in Markarth, which means another walk across the bastard continent. But at least we're... Do you know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's just focus on the main stuff on the list for a while. What does my quest log look like before I start making even more of a mess? Roger that. Technically, this quest started because I may or may not have had a romantic engagement with somebody whose name begins with G, thanks to Trim. I saw that murder purely because I ended up having the drunken night in question. So maybe this is going to wrap up the loose ends and Gleda will vanish into the annals of history and never to return. Og, you were saying there's absolutely no value in the new 2020 emotes, right? Or nothing as good as the Roly Grail. God, I need to stretch more. Woof. Are they labelled anything different, the new ones? I kind of want to see what they all are.
A wonderful night of lust, sweat and tears.
For you, maybe. Rumour has it you got kidnapped by a giant, Gleda. I just completely ignored all of it. See, that's the... If we go back to the origin of this bullshit, I got captured... No, I drunkenly fell through Rorikstead, and the goat went missing.
Where I took that arrow. I hate archers.
The rumour was, either I was involved somehow because I was making jokes about the goat, or it got kidnapped. Turns out, a dead dragon's nearby, and the goat was returned. Therefore, I was not involved, and it was all the giant that did it. Does that clear my name in any way, or am I forever tarnished with this disgusting brush? Am I actually going to the right place? I'm assuming I'm going to the Shrine of Talos in the city, by the way. Yes, cool. It's about time we did this quest, actually, because it's been a long fucking time that I've had it in my inventory. I can't believe this game's still $29.99. Then again, it is one of the most popular ever. Otis Wedding, Jesus. Can it justify being this amount of money? Who this? Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid as well. Still can't see an otter in that emote. Okay. I think you're talking shit. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Did you have a good one? I didn't get a chance to see, actually. What was you playing today?
I don't know about tarnished, but you seem rather sticky.
Sticky? Oi! They're talking about goats again, Cheeky, can you tell? Welcome everybody though, if you was enjoying Cheeky stream, make sure you're following. Thank you, Cheeky. Welcome to the stream. You played test drive on... Oh! I think I saw a little bit of it this morning. Was you driving a... Was it an Audi or a BMW, a blue saloon? I did watch for about 10 minutes, actually. There's definitely an otter. There's not an otter there. There's the other... Is that all the new 2020 emotes? Audi RS6, that's the one. And a blue one at that.
Shite stream as usual, Kappa.
I bet it was. Cheeky's got that smell of Doomhaus on him, you see. Everything's shite. YOLO, welcome to the stream as well, and thank you for the bits. An Audi RS6. I want to say the blue one, but most of them are, aren't they, in that model? So that's the second batch of 2020 hindsight emotes. What have we got? A person waving. Person falling to earth in a jetpack. That heart one with the fuzzy eyes is pretty good. A snowman wearing a mask. Oh, a crown one. I'm guessing this is to summarise the year, right? Is that a BLM one right there? The guy with the afro and a mask. There's some quite good ones in there. There's no Rolly Grail, I will say. Yola just doesn't have the balls to say that in the stream. Now I'm scared of you. I guess you can't ban him in here, right? Welcome to the stream, though, the pair of you. Thank you, Cheeky. You fucking... Look at that menacing grin. Cheeky's got his snake out again. It's alright, he does it in my channel. He doesn't do it in his own channel, so he gets... Because he's fear of getting banned. I see how it goes. Ooh, everybody's got their snakes out. Kinky. It's not an otter. Anyway, Olga, bring it up with Crisis. He drew that image at first. What made you pick a snake, Cheeky, for the emotes? Because they are really good. Right, hopefully we can make it to Markarth in the next 4 minutes. Or at least close, and then I can start... We can start going for a quick midstream break and then return. Oh, an old inside joke, I see. Because they work really good for faces. For reaction faces. A wonderful night of lust, sweat and tears, Jesus. It's a good job this stream's not got any sort of people... Like, if War Doge was still in the stream right now, he'd have drawn some of the most disgusting fan art of this. He wouldn't have let this slide. And I'd have had to face looking at it, tweeted at me on fucking Twitter. A bot would go, Snake, Snake. Oh, you mean from Metal Gear Solid? When you lost in slots. Oh. I see, when you lost all your coffee cups. Right about messaging War Doge. War Doge gets messaged on Discord, on Twitter from Gleda the Goat. You can imagine him, can't you, in the army now? Doing something probably important for the good of his country, just opening his phone like that. Getting a message from Gleda the Goat talking about being married to Stubbler. Holy shit, I've run straight into Bybit and I didn't even realise. I've also probably missed Rorikstead. Or Markarth. Bollocks. Maybe I can head east. That dragon's been circling solitude for so long and I've not dealt with it. The reason I've become nervous about dealing with dragons all of a sudden is because Timmy just runs in all guns blazing. Markarth this way? Yep. The Forsworn Conspiracy this mission's called. Do I look for a place for the midstream break now? I probably do. The safest way. Oh shit, I had all them... If I just walk straight into it now, I'm going to say I've got all them Corundarum ingots, or however you pronounce that. I'm slightly cucumbered. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to have the midstream break here. And hopefully, if the camera spins, which it probably... Let me kill that wolf, actually, before things get a bit violent. If the camera spins, then it should still have a nice view. And also, Timmy, did I say you could get down? Was you coming to get involved in that fight? Fucking brutal. And you get a nice view of a dragon as well. How's that for a midstream break view? I need to save, goddamn, I need to save. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to go for a quick break, and then I shall return on the other side, and we'll start investigating this murder. There is a potential to completely tick 2 main quests off the list today, and have stolen a bunch of cheese. It might just be our most successful stream ever. But, before it gets out of hand, I'm going to quickly go on a short break, and I shall see you on the other side. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. 2 minutes.
Twat. There was a young man named Sweeney, who spilled some gin on his weenie. He thought this uncouth, so he added vermouth, and slipped his girl a martini.
There has been a development, boys and girls. Let me just set a few things up. First of all, hang on, hang on, give me a minute. There was a young girl named... Hang on a minute, let me listen to this.
There was a young lady named Bright, who travelled much faster than light. She set out one day, in a relative way, and came back the previous night.
Read to perfection by Siri as well. I quite like that, mind, right? That's a good one. There was a young man named Sweeney, who spilled some gin on his weenie. He thought this uncouth, so added vermouth and slipped his girl a martini. Fucking hell. Right, first of all, Bybee, Tagslack, Mina, are any of you here? Or able to listen? First of all, what is in this? Mind right, thank you for the bits, by the way. Cheeky, thank you for the bits over the midstream break. These two.
Goat's milk.
No. God damn it. Gleda says goat's milk. Santa says...
cream soda.
Mind right says D&B. Scotty says cream soda. Lundio says Diet Coke. Okay, so if Mina, Bybee and Tagslack aren't available right now, I'm going to say this to you, Scotty. Actually, I'm going to do this first. The answer to the quiz is... August says fizzy orange. The answer is... Siddles, what's in here?
Fucking eggnog, you bitch.
The answer is... Sothan absolutely bangs it out. Cloudy Lemonade, the only person as well. What a lord. Sothan, GG. Alkarion says Dandelion and Bear Up. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the prime, and thank you for the 31 months. Woof. Is it already 31? That's disgusting. Siddles, do I speak for us both when I say I've not enjoyed a single one of those months? Thank you for the prime. Siddles! Right. More importantly, though, the reason I was speaking to Bybee and Tagslack and Mina specifically, and Scotty to a slightly lesser degree, but still in the race. One second, boys and girls, I've been accosted. Who are you, sorry? Siddles! Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your shitty emotes as well. If you've just got any emotes from Siddles' sub, the mug is out of stock. Not entirely true. The problem is, they are in stock. This is the mug that will be heading out to the person with the most points at the end of 2020. I had to open it, by the way, to check that it was in good condition. And I'm going to be ordering a batch more because they have come and they are absolutely banging. This is the new provider, the new manufacturer. And they are... Look at that, Cheeky. Does that look exactly like the one you've got? Bybee is currently at the top of the... I had to open it. I'll properly cleanse it, Bybee, before I send it out, I promise. Bybee is currently at the top, which means this is currently hers. But Tagslack and Mina are right under. It looks worse, to be honest. I thought it would, Slops. I pooed in yours. Yeah, Bybee is currently in contention. I'm putting them next to each other. They look almost identical. In fact, Bybee's is slightly bigger. So Bybee, it has arrived. All you have to do now is just get to the end of the year with the most points, and it is yours. But Tagslack is right behind her, and Mina is tied on points. It turns out, Slops, instead of you being 18 points ahead by October, this time it's actually down to the wire. I remember it was sweet. The spit, it was beautiful. Bybee, I can actually put gingerbreads in yours, as there doesn't seem to be any gingerbreads in existence at this point, but I can put a cinnamon bun latte or two in there, and they are fire. I don't mind saying stupid words. Scotty's fifth, 4 points behind. It's tight at the top. That made me chuck. What, just simply saying I pooed in yours? So Bybee, I promise I will absolutely fully sanitize it, then wrap it, then sanitize the wrapping, then wrap it again. We're a bit obsessed with that kind of stuff, so it'll be in very clean condition, and you can do the same at your end. But if you are to win, We've got a big points haul coming at the end of the week as well, which means there's about 10 points to play for. I'll poo in it too. So, there are about 10 personal points available. Maybe between sort of 7 and 10 personal points before the end of the year, which could determine the mug receiver. Please be tag slack so I can, you know what I mean? Tag slack or Scotty so I don't have to send it abroad. Roger that. Or, right, last time I tried to get a sender's address on the mug and sent it from Slops' town, but it wasn't to be. I know it was, but it didn't actually put the sender's address on it. I am not doing that if Bybee wins. You've got a small willy, Slops, pass it on. What was I going to say? Yeah, but there's also 50 points available next week. Slops, I'm going to cover it this time, the DoomhausGaming stuff. I'm going to do FIFA, I'm going to do Worms, I'm going to do a wrestling one again, but I'm also going to do Monster Marbles and Monster... Excuse me? I thought Timmy had died. Monster Stream Racers. I keep forgetting the name of Stream Racers. Which means if I can get those 5 streams in, I'm going to give 10 points to the team that wins each day. You've got a small willy. It's not the size of the willy, it's how you wee. Yeah, that's what they all say. Yeah, so there is still a chance. There's between sort of 55 and 60 points available. And the current gap is what? Just over 40? There is a chance that this could get turned around. Relieved I'm going to say I thought you was, so I'm going to cover for it. You're going to win the mug, though. Slops is going to forge a late comeback and get the, 19 points necessary to win. The amazing thing is Scotty, I think Dan's up there as well. Scotty and Dan are well up there without State of Decay points. And Scotty's done it. And he joined after Black Mesa. Oh god, the cult. Please don't kill my horse, cult, please. Where's Markarth? This way. I'm assuming this is the way to Markarth. Probably over the bridge. Where am I now? It's your mug or death. It may be more than your life's worth to take that mug from Bybee, Slops. Let me know if you need anything though, genuinely. I've got Spoderman on AOL Instant Messenger. Dear old Spoderman will be taking a back seat. I do like the idea, by the way, of I mean, there's a hell of a lot of people that are listening right now that wasn't here for it last year. If I just walked into that camp again, I think I've got lost. Oh god, where am I? I keep getting lost in this position. How do I get to... I could take Timmy for a swim, but it might not be the best thing for his health. I need to go back and maybe fight the cult, but the cult are on the bridge now. I just want to get to Markarth. If only there was some sort of fast travel option in Skyrim. Yeah, basically everybody that's on the Person of the Century of the Day list is going to get a player in FIFA. Or at least the top people. I'll go from the top down for as many people as we can use. And I'm not going to play, I'm going to let the game play itself. And if the green team win... So Markarth this way, what the hell? The green team win, the greens get 10 points. Top... Well, it's the only way to do it, I guess, Slops. The problem is there's like 50 fucking people that have won points this year. We can get everyone, it's just the most people will be benched, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully. And then I'm going to do the same for Worms as well. It just means that Slops can't contribute this year. His 1 point and his golf win. Yeah, Slops is going to be the super sub. There's clips on the DoomhausGaming channel that I still think about that goal where Crisis played Mombi on, and then Mombi slipped it through to Dan. No, the other way around. Dan played Mombi on for the Oranges, and then Mombi slipped it through to Crisis, and it's one of the finest team goals I've ever seen. And it was on an AI FIFA 99 bullshit stream. It used to be a thing when I used to take streams off. But that's what we're going to do anyway. And then the top... How many people is there in a Royal Rumble slots? 30? I don't know, Siddles. I'm thinking of doing FIFA 99 again. Yeah, I'm going to do it on this channel. It's going to be the streams in between Christmas and New Year. So, the top 30 people on the Person of the Century of the Day winners list are going to have a Royal Rumble against each other in a probably WrestleMania 2000. I need to get Project 64 ready for this as well. And the winner will win 10 points for their team. And then we'll do big stream races with the same, big marbles will be the same. We'll have to do points, won't we, in stream races. Santa, you're not allowed to just spam bits during 3 hours of stream races. Am I in the top 30? I think you are, Mind, right? You're like... Let me read out the top 30. Sorry if I'm just hijacking the Skyrim stream, but we're going to start this quest in a minute. Holy shit, someone's just showed a fuckload of cheese. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So we've got basically the top 30 is Thandir, Mikey B, Estelle, Sam, Scrove, Katz, Santa Cheeky, Benmerton, Summon, Jamie, Alkarion, Mazak, Eric, Siddles, Cardi, Moria, Satan, Chrisman, Lundios, Mindrake, Koala, Trim, Gwynblade, Sothan, Auger, Scotty, Didsbury Dan, Mina, Tagslack, and Bybee. That is our roster. So you're definitely in it, Mindrake, with a bullet. And what's the point in stream races? Look at Koala's emote. What a banger. Right. I'm here to... Also, there's a few names we'll remove from there. Not Dan, of course. But some others. So you might sneak in, Slops, who knows? 1 point was enough. Was not enough. My hubris was my downfall. I presume there's more than 11 of each team that actually won a point. And not something like that. Well, I'm hoping so. Like, yeah, if it's when it comes to football, we'll just do if there's 18, we'll do 18 oranges and 18 greens as best we can. But the Royal Rumble's going to be uneven, and I think you deserve that advantage. I think the team that's got the most wrestlers deserves that advantage after a year of earning points. Right, back to Skyrim. This is where the murder happened. Stood at that market stall, there was a dagger put in someone's back the second I walked into this godforsaken town. A person wanted to help me investigate. No, wanted me to help him investigate just what happened. I don't know who got murdered. I don't know why they got murdered. I don't even know what happened to the people or the body or anything. But the guy has asked me to meet him in the Shrine of Talos, which is up here somewhere, so I'm going to go and talk to him. That's some good looking meat on that chop block. It is actually, and there's a lot of it too. Sir.
Hey,
Hogney, speak to me.
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave.
Sir, dare I ask where all this meat came from?
Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogney get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now having an orc for a wife would be something, yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face.
Has he just... He just updated my map. Mish, you've pointed me to this guy. When he said I get the meat from orcs, I had a panic for a second there. It turns out the orcs help him get the... Do you know what I mean? Hogney, Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me. Thank you, sir, for your info.
Come back when you need more meat.
And he loves orc women as well. You've got at least 15 oranges on the list, I reckon. Probably. The top 4 are orange and the next 4 are green. It's pretty evenly split. It's social distancing, right? Mish, it's actually a good job you did that, because that means I could potentially go to visit a bunch of orcs. Imagine? Prisoner visiting his family? Right, here's the shrine. Let's investigate this murder that Sothan has put us on the trail of. Inspector Prisoner. Do-do-do-do-do. Inspector Prisoner. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, sir. Why has he got his face painted like that? That is a shrine and a half. Right. Alkarion. Org. People that know Skyrim. Yes or no question. Is Talos like, is Talos just a man that was a very strong soldier on behalf of Tamriel? Talos is not like a god, is he? He's not like a deity, or he's not like anything supernatural. He was just a good chopper, right? Basically. You know, I actually played this a lot and never talked to the meat guy, but good on you. It doesn't matter about their social standing, you still talk to him. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm an orc that's been completely pushed around, so I'm kind of on their level. I don't know if he's related to dragons or not. I'm mostly interested in whether or not he's a god of some description, or whether he's just some top chopper that they all think a lot of. Right, sir, about this murder. You wanted to speak to me.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time.
It's alright, Eltrus.
You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
What do you mean I'll do? I'll do? What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
And you want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
I don't know who the Forsworn are, though.
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago.
Oh.
But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Right. Have you looked into the murderers?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Wait, the lady wasn't his wife, wasn't she? No, nothing of Skyrim. I thought it was a bronze golem. Talos was a hero god, so they say he ascended. Oh, that's the story, but... Okay, so he is then, Mish, right? He was a man, right? He was just a warrior and a hero, as you say, but then... Okay. Thank you, Mish, by the way. You shot on his wife. Man, do you know anything about the victim, Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn.
Right. And who was the victim? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Right. Thank you, Eltrus.
Let me know as soon as you found anything.
So we've got... The Nords, led by Ulfric, came into Markarth and ransacked it and stole it from the people that owned it before. Those people went off into the wilderness, and now 20 years later they are attacking on behalf of a faction called the Forsworn. And Eltrus thinks that the Forsworn are behind the lady that got murdered in the square. Even his father got murdered for related reasons. I have to be really careful that I type that on the right keyboard at work, not to my team... sorry, not to your line manager. You shat on wife. Explain that one away. Eltrus has asked me to uncover evidence surrounding the murder of a woman in Markarth's marketplace. Who was attacked in broad daylight by a man claiming to be from the Forsworn? Find evidence about Wayland and Margaret. Who do I speak to for these? Let me go to that inn. Retro, welcome to the stream. How's it going, friend? I'm investigating a murder. There's always a murder. Why can't these games be about nice things like collecting dairy products? I'm going to go to the Warrens. Apparently this is where the workers live. That work in the mines. I think these are all Forsworn. Are you Forsworn? Pal.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
Can you train me to sneak?
I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up.
Pretty
Understand?
good. Yeah, no, I'm all about it. How much? That's a lot of... I can buy children. I had my eye off the ball, and I have got to the right amount of money to buy children. Press 1 to buy children after we... You know what I mean? Thank you, sir. Do you know a guy called Whalen, by the way?
Oh, yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
I need the key to his room. I'm investigating him.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here.
Excuse me, sir, this is important. Can I put some money in your pocket to get that key?
Welcome to the Warrens.
What a fucking lord. Thank you, pal.
Uh-huh.
Right, I've got the key. Where's his room? Whalen's room, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to go buy children after this. We'll do this murder and then we'll go buy children. Garvey's room. Whalen's room. How's things, Retro?
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Why?
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or a taxi.
God, this place sucks. It's not exactly good conditions for the workers. Whalen's room. Not Eltris. Whalen! So I should have the key. Roger that. Saying that, this is quite... I'm going to say this is quite good accommodation just because it's big. It actually sucks. I don't know if this is the victim or not, or this is just... I can't remember if Whalen was the guy that did the murder or one of the guys that's been murdered. There's the key. Look at the size of the key to his room. It's almost as big as that key from Wolfenstein. Whalen's note. You've been chosen to strike fear in the heart of the Nord. Go to the market tomorrow and you know what to do. So it's just terrorist attacks, right? That's all this is. The Forsworn are committing terrorist attacks and random spot murders to make the Nords feel unsafe, which is why you killed a random woman. Yeesh. I'll take that as evidence, right? And the 15 gold. Oh, I've read it, game. Don't worry, I've read it. See, Mike probably wants me to read it again, right? Whalen's note. Probably not in miscellaneous stuff. I've read it, game. Have I confused the game again? It says read his note, but it... I've read the note, nerd. Also, who's N? Did we find anybody called that begins with N? Eltris, we know Eltris, right? He's the guy we met in at the shrine. Degain?
Need something?
Got brain GG on unlocking the emote. I haven't actually died today yet, right, baby? N. Constance. Need somebody called N. Garvey. Oh, look, roger that. What about you? What was you called? Garvey.
This ain't for you. Trust me.
I'm actually sucked into this now. Don't worry, Slops, you only make that mistake once unless you're Trim and then Doomhaus bullshit
You've
tick.
been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson.
Who sent you?
Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
I mean, I'm made of fucking axes, pal.
You want a real fight, eh?
Oh, God! Stop!
Order the yard. Stop right there.
Sorry. Sir, put some money in your pocket. Look the other way. You know who I am.
Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
So easily bought, goddammit. Where did that guy go? Have I just fucked the quest up because I... Where did he go?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I fucked the quest, haven't I, sir?
You again. Guess you need another lesson, huh?
Mate, I don't listen to threats.
You'll listen to this.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm starting.
Let's see what you're made of.
Holy shit, this guy's got some health. Good job, Slops made me punch butterflies and stuff earlier in the stream and beat Lydia up. Sir, stop fucking threatening the poor people of this goddamn town. Have I just got to punch him? This seems incredibly Bethesda. Alien Isolation is the free game today, Scotty. That's actually a banger, everybody. I would strongly suggest. You punched Eric, you monster. I didn't, but Slops suggested I did, Mina. Hey, Mina, well, now you're back. 1 second. Yeah, Alien Isolation's good shit. Also, Slops' playthrough of it on Twitch was one of the finer of them among our community. Yeah, it's very good. Very, very good. I'm just punching a guy to death. Bear with me. He does mean it. That's very true. He didn't in that game specifically. Dryston, will you die, please? I need to show Mina something. Not sure I'd take fighting advice from Slops. Yeah, Alien Isolation's a banger. Everybody make sure to grab it. Sir! This is so Bethesda. This is because the difficulty level's so high, right? That it's just a constant fist fight. Sir, we can talk about this. I'm here to investigate the murders. And you're making yourself look very guilty right now. Did you see the list that we thought might potentially be the games that are on offer slots? There was a list going around that was leaked. Sir, can you, please, sit down for Christ's sake?
You mangy piece of pit bait. Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
Do you want to talk? I mean, talk or I'll send you to your god's nod.
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
Nepos?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
Shut up, Diggin. How many people are going to moan that it's not AC Origins as a list? Yeah, very true. Some people will. Mina, let me show you something. As of today, excuse me for handling it because I have to. If you can pull it out the bag, Mina, this is it. It has arrived. The person with the most points at the end of this year, which is currently Bybeat, but Mina and Tag's like a 1 point behind. It exists in the flesh. Crack crockery. Are you 2 points behind Bybeat now? That's true. I forgot Bybeat extended a lead. I'm going to write out the schedule so you know about overtaking. Right. Anyway, what was I saying? I need to find a guy called Nepos the Nose now, who's responsible for the murders. Find evidence about Nepos. I could go try and gather evidence about this Margaret lady as well. We'll probably do that first so I can know about both victims. Hello, sir.
I know you.
You don't know shit. You not played Isolation yet. It's a banger. I've not finished it, but played a bunch. Is the print on both sides asking for next year? It is. So this is my version. The print is on one side, but not on the other, because I just assumed when I first made these 4 years ago that I'd be drinking with my right hand, but do you know what I mean? Whereas the new one has it on both. It might be slightly better, which pains me to say it. Whoever wins, Bybeat, if you win, I'm going to send you my old knackered one. Just saying. Nobody click the links, everybody. It is the Lundios, yeah. They're actually really good, these new ones.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Sir, I am here to inquire about one of your guests, who I think is in the... Sir, let me speak to you.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can.
Stubbler is already famous. How did you know about that court case, Retro? Look at them coming in here with their fancy letters. Sir, did a woman named Margaret stay here at any point?
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
I mean, that's true, but do you have a key to her room?
Of course. But I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all.
How much can privacy be put aside for money?
Well, I guess Margaret isn't around to complain. It's yours.
What a nerd. Thank you, Klepper.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Roger that. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh, look at the room. This is the one he puts me in, right? He puts me in this room whenever I stay here. And let's see what else he has on offer that he doesn't offer to me. Actually, just as shit. Do you know what, Klepper? I'll let you off. Famous for being a bastard. Yeah, infamous. I mean, technically the same results, mean, you know what I mean? But it depends just how much of a bastard Slops is, and as we know, it's off the fucking scale. Right, I am in her room now. Is there any evidence to prove that she's a whoa, chocolate coins? I'm all about it. Do we take her necklaces? I can't steal too much, can I? She's got no cheese. Has she got no belongings at all? Is there anything in her end table? Ah, her journal. This is the lady that was murdered in the town square when we first got here. Meeting at the Treasury House later today. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thornar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him. Even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to Greedner? To Greedner Mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathisers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing the confrontation with Donar. There are shadows around every corner in this city, and I know I'm being watched. Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the keys to... How the hell do you say that word? Sidna. Is that how you say it? Seedna. Seedna? Is that a C? Yeah, you're probably right. Mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathisers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. Ugh. This lady sucks. There's no cheese. What is this? I'm going to take her journal, though, which means that the quest now says I need to find evidence about... Right, Thonar's the next person, so I've got 2 people that may be responsible for all the terrorist attacks in the town. Thank you, Klepper. So basically, the story...
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
The city guard is involved. Sir, I aren't trying to cause trouble.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
He's got a torch as well. Nice torch, nerd. So the city guard are involved somehow. So I go start investigating one murder and I get threatened by the Forsworn, and I go start investigating another and the city guard get involved. Do I carry on sniffing? And don't make any dog jokes because I'm watching. So since the Stormcloaks took over this area for the Nords, the people who lived here before have been causing... What are these? I keep seeing these outside buildings. Like, they look familiar. I'm sure I've seen them before, but I keep seeing these markings. Don't answer if you know, of course. I'm just speculating out loud. They're relevant somehow to something. Alright, I'm going to go in here. This is where Margaret was supposed to be...
Not planning any trouble.
Sorry. In here is the Treasurers, which is apparently where Margaret was going to meet someone. Is that what I'm learning? Hello, friends. There's someone around the back. Hello, ma'am.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
Ma'am, do you know about Thonar?
I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business.
He's expecting... Actually, business. I've got a little bit of money for him, and here's a bit for you if you'll fast-track the process, ma'am.
Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you want to know anything about the Silverbloods while I'm here?
It's an old family. Very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
Tonna? That's Mike Tyson trying to pronounce sonar, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, you say that to his face, though, Sam. Thank you, ma'am.
I have records I need to tend to.
Roger that. Right, let's go see this Thonar guy. I'm going to be constantly thinking of that now, Santa. That's not him, right, is it? Silverbloods. Santa, thank you for the bits. And it is Sidna mine as well, Lundios, you're right. Right, let me save. Hello, friend. Your secretary let me in for a bit of money. Turns out she can be bribed. I'd be careful.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors.
I know. I'm here to talk about Margaret.
Imperial agent. That's right. I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Friend.
What? By the gods, Petrin!
City's fucked. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I am not responsible for this. I'll absolutely put them to the test. Are we all friends? Why is everybody attacking me? I'm afraid this is self-defense, friends.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
Sir, I am sorry.
No, you're not. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
Me? You've made a deal with the Forsworn?
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control.
You fucking idiot. Where's Sidna Mine?
My prison. The source of half the silver in Skyrim. The most secure prison in Damriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control.
You fucking idiot. You want me to go down and take care of him?
You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this.
What have I done?
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Now.
I don't know what I did wrong there. It turns out that guy's... The people who originally owned Markarth tried to have an uprising to take the city back. And that guy quelled the rebellion and put their leader in prison and forced him to... And now they're revolting. Did I ask too many questions and they've started ramping up the terrorist attacks because I started putting my fucking... Yeah, I don't think it was silver in those veins, Mina. It appears to have been some sort of red substance. I think I've just fucked it a little bit right there. Whose idea was it? I could have been a mage right now, but Sothan voted for me to go and investigate a murder, and now I've got into all this bother. Right, I guess I go tell the guy, right? Oh no, this is Nepo. This is another guy that's involved somehow. Okay, this is a confusing quest. Hello, friends. I'm here to look for a guy called Nepo.
Excuse me. What's your business here?
Ma'am, as I say, I'm here to see Nepos.
We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Oh God, have I got to pay her as well? Ma'am, can I just...
Okay, my dear. Send him in.
Thank you, sir. I'm just here to have a word about some attacks.
You heard him. Go on in.
Mina, this guy looks rich. False advertisement, you're right.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me.
I recognise that
what
voice.
Is it you want?
Who's that voice? Is that Max von Sydow? Look at his nose as well.
I'm
Nepos.
sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
Who's that voice? Look at his nose as well. That's a cracker of a nose. Nepos, can I speak to you for a second?
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
Sir, did you send a thug after me?
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Why?
Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Why are you telling me all this?
My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry, but you're not...
Oh, God. Everybody, listen. Fuck it. They're going to get violent. I might as well get violent, right? Fuck you, Forsworn scum. No dog jokes. I've decided to escalate the situation. Yeah? Anybody else? I wonder what the story is behind the nickname The Nose. I think it's because he's got massive ears, Mina. So at least the guy that's been manipulating everybody on behalf of the Forsworn is dead. I'm going to wait until I can get out of this form because I don't want to walk back into the city looking like this. There's a little bit of a cooldown on it. Oh, sorry, it's timed and then it'll drop off. That was because of his big bum. Now you're thinking of Charlie the Cheeks.
Woof, she looks dog rough.
I forgot about Woof. Woof. You have to break the news to Trim. You can tell him. I'm going to do Mina, but I can't loot right now. I'm waiting for this to wear off. I'll have a stretch, actually. That's what thing I really need to do. Not wear off. Oh, God damn it. That was not intentional. No. You've said that, not me. Why has everything got to be Stubbler's a dog this, Stubbler's a dog that, Stubbler has sex with goats this? Come on, wear off, please. I've got an enormous investigation to do and I'm sat here breathing through my snout. Don't press A. If I accidentally press A, I'll eat something. Can you sneak as a dog? You can't. There's no other word than wear. I need to wait out the timer until the dog effect is no longer active. There it is. Sneaky dog. Here we go. Come on, prisoner. Come on, prisoner. Calm it down. There should be a way to cancel this effect. Instead of just leave me locked into dog mode as I currently am. Come on! It just turns back into an idiot with a torch. Brilliant. Right, while I'm here, there's no one to stop me. I'm stretching. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! I could rob this entire place. I don't fancy it. Something increased. I didn't even read what it was. I was too busy reading there's one more on the table. Here? Oh, there is, yeah. I didn't even see that right in front of my face. Right, final check. There's one. They're having salmon. These people had rabbit and leek. There's one. Roger that. There's one. Got it. Is that all of them? What's with the dead people? Don't ask about the dead people, Ogre. I walked in here, and these people were... He had one in his pocket. These people attacked. I've got his journal though, let's read it. There's a wedge that I missed. Did I actually? Did you get the one from the fire? I did. What did you do to the dead people? I've not done anything to the dead people, scumbags. Did you spot one, Grotbrain? I'll have a good sweep after I've read this. I grow guilt-ridden in my old age. So many of the young sent to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn, all in the name of Madnak, my king, who watches us from behind the iron bars of Sidna Mine. How long have I served you? Since the uprising against the Nords? Was there even a time when all that violence hasn't overshadowed our destinies? What choice do I have but to do as I am instructed? I need to go to this Sidna Mine, don't I, and smash everybody to pieces. Olga, I'm not a grave robber. I'm a simple murderer. There's a wedge that I missed on the table. Let me have a good clean... Oh, there's one there as well. Oh, there's a wedge there. Good spot. Is that the one you were talking about, Grotbrain? Check the fire again. The fire is... I stole that one, Mina. He killed them, although you might claim they were alive. They were the alive people. Oh, there's a wedge right there. Good spot. Holy fuck, this place is actually loaded to say that I didn't think there was any. Right, one last sweep. Is there any on here? Negative. Is there any on here? The plates are trembling. That's fear, because they know there's a cheese thief about. Is there another wedge here? No, those are potatoes. Any here? No. You watch this be full of it. Just 6. Hello? And in this room? That guy's just got an apple and beer. Health obsessed, of course. Do you know what? That was quite a lot of C word. Are we good? Are we done? I believe we are. Unless there's some rooms here that have got some supplies in them. Right, I think I go to Sidna Mine. I'll go speak to the guy upstairs in the shrine. Just because you're a grave robber, Augur, it doesn't mean you can start judging other people for your own misdemeanours. Can you start an apple collection? I think it would be a bit weird, wouldn't it, collecting all kinds of apples in one place? Like storing them on the floor in your house. That would be a bit odd. It would make you look a bit strange to the neighbours. Stick to the cheese.
I know you.
You don't know me, sir. Are you saying you don't dig up said graves to steal an asset from them? Fucking nerd, Augur over here trying to... not being honest and true about who he is. If you ever saw the stream again, I'm making you collect the... if you ever stream this again, I'm making you collect cabbages. If I ever... press 1 if we forget the notion of ever streaming this game ever again. I mean playing through it again, not just... Look at Mina asking for more Skyrim, said no one ever. This is not me saying that I'm stopping the playthrough, by the way. Unfortunately, we've got to keep the playthrough going forever and ever and ever. Right, the fucking temple's locked. I could maybe get downstairs, though, if that's where he is, because he won't be in the temple now. He'll be back in the slums, won't he? He'll have to be force-fed some avatar first. What if I never watch it, then I don't have to play Skyrim? I mean, depending on whether you plan to do the DLC as separate playthroughs, that's a hard 2. I'll be doing the DLC among this playthrough, I think, Cog. In a very, I think you'll find, balls-deep fashion. How do I get back to the slums downstairs? Do a cabbage collection upstairs? I'd never get anywhere. I already fill up my inventory immediately with C-word. Where the hell... I got down to the slums at some point. The entrance is there, apparently. The hell is this it? Yes. No, this is back to the shrine. Okay, I'll go speak to the guy. I think I was going to the Temple of Dibella before, and I got it the wrong way around. But there's a guard in here with the guy. Oh, tell me he's not been murdered. I know he's there.
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you.
What?
Silence witnesses. Work, work, work.
So, what did you do to Eltris?
Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak until you and Eltris started snooping around.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine.
Oh, you can't send me to prison. Do I go willingly to... I could go to prison and then start my investigation from within Sidna Mine. Because I'll be right where Madanak is then. Or I fight and go on my own. Do I be taken quietly? That'll be quite balls. How many hours is there of DLC, Olga? And can I do them after I beat the main game? I don't think they're going to take the cheese, because they're just... Turns out this is not just an average arrest, this is corruption at the highest order. Is it long? I mean, I could do both of them as a separate playthrough. That'll be something I'll think about at least. Sir? Are they not that long, YOLO? I don't know whether I'd do them, attach them to this playthrough. I feel like full balls deep should be the only way to do these things. Okay, it turns out it took too long. Fine. If this is the way it is, I'll kill every single person in this fucking building. This is for Eltris. I need to go to Sidna Mine anyway, right? So I might as well kill the fucking guards. That's a big bounty. Holy fuck, this guy can slap. Who am I being twanged by? Oh god, there's guards coming in from outside. Friends. Stop. Stop. Fine. Have it your way. Shit, there's guards coming in. Oh god, they're coming in from everywhere. I've managed to anger the entire city guard of the Rift. You also have to remember that Stubbler is playing... Yeah, that's true. I mean, in comparison to the main game, right? Which is a comparison one can kind of make. I am adding quite the bounty. It's going to keep spawning guards, right? Right, stop, stop, stop. Get out of here. Fuck! Fuck! I'm never gonna get out of here alive, am I? No, 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 no! I need to run. I need to run. DLCs are small. Yeah, they're way smaller compared to the base game. I might just add them into the playthrough at some point. I might play one of them soon, in fact. Right, I'm taking a health potion and just fleeing the city. This has got out of hand. Ah! Holy fuck, that's a lot of guards.
You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth.
No. Sir, can I buy you off?
Not a chance. Not for this. You're going to the Sidna Mine for the rest of your days.
No. Fine.
You'll never see the sun again. No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm a little deaf in this ear. You say it again?
Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off.
Yeesh.
Open her up. Now you, get down there.
And that is how Prisoner got himself locked in a mine in the Reach to mine silver until he vomits silver bars. Fuck off. Prisoner is finally where he belongs. Oh god damn it. Meaning they've taken the cheese, they've taken my armour, they've taken my lockpicks, they've taken everything. I was supposed to be buying children in the back half of this stream. Have I got a pickaxe? I'll grab one, I guess. Let me explore a little bit. And this is the rest of the year. Imagine when they put you in here. So what's your name? Prisoner? So what's your name, prisoner? Yes, in fact.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
What are you in for, out of interest?
The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that.
How long have you been in for?
First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years.
Woof.
Now I'm in for life.
Unlucky, pal. Well, actually, that is your... yeah.
Until next time.
Absolutely.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn. I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
Well, what are you in? Why? What's happened?
Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I don't even know who they said I killed.
You look familiar, actually, Oddvan. You look like a guy that accosted me when I started sniffing around. How long have you been in?
A couple of years. I wasn't Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Oh, the irony.
Farewell.
These mines are massive. So yeah, pretty much a UK lockdown, yeah, just mining silver. Just tinking away. I'll go speak to that guy in a moment. That guy's a guard, right? I'm assuming the orcs run this place. Do I use this as an example, as an what's the word? When you've got a... as an opportunity, that's the word, to just get tons and tons of silver. There is a lot of silver down here. I know this is a silver mine and it's pretty obvious, but this is a fuckload of silver. This is actually a pretty good way of leveling up my blacksmithing. Am I technically exploiting the government, Augur? If I know I'm going to escape, I might as well steal all their silver and fuck off, right? It's not like these people owe me anything. It's not like I owe these people anything, sorry. In fact, they owe me a bunch, so I might just take it in the form of raw silver straight from their mine. Hello, friend. Sir, speak to me.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Yeah, I'm just interested in finding out what everybody's in for.
I'm a Forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silver Bloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
And how long have you been doing it?
Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now.
Fuck.
But something keeps me going.
How do you know you'll escape? Maybe this is what the Doomhaus is from now on. No more playthroughs, just mining. Imagine. That seems alright to me. Thank you, Dauk.
See you.
Dwack. Get off my vein. If I'm going to be down here doing this with you fucking idiots for years, I'm going to make sure I get the most silver possible from it. I can't believe they're taking all our cheese though, Augur. Is it a worthwhile trade-off? Alright, prisoner, that's enough. Prisoner! A little too into his work, don't you think? Is there any down here? No. Thank you, friend. Guess that's all I can get from down here. Is there any on the walls? I'm absolutely exploiting this for silver. I went all the way down there, didn't I? He says. Let's see if I can bribe this guy and get out, maybe. Sir.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
What do you mean killing my first one? I'm not a murderer, dickhead.
Liar.
What do you mean liar? Alright, what have you been in for? Or what are you in for?
Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging.
Lollygagging, what a nerd. And how long have you been in here for, sir?
Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. I was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers.
I think we can solve the question of what's more important, cheese or silver, with a simple logical question.
What is heavier, 1 kilogram of cheese, or 1 kilogram of silver?
Silver, obviously. What a stupid question. Borkle, thank you, pal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did kill Gleda, so you're clearly a massive liar with a big bum. I'd have to take this. I'd have to take this. How about you, friend?
What are you in for, new blood?
I was about to ask you that. I'm actually in for nothing. I'm innocent.
Innocent? So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma.
That's true. Bomb bed? Welcome to the stream. Bombed. They're the same weight. No, absolutely, that's not true, because silver's heavier, right? Of course. Innocent, that's what they all say. Sir, can I ask you a question? What are you in for?
A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here.
Huh. So did you... I'm guessing I'll ask an obvious question. Why did you join the Forsworn? They're both a kilo. Yeah, but like everybody's saying, Bomb, silver is heavier. It's a very obvious answer. So, why did you join the Forsworn?
Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood.
Where are all the guards down here, by the way?
They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
Yeah, silver is heavier though, Bomb, do you see? Sir, you talked about a shiv. Is it possible to get a weapon for myself?
Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Grisvar, will do. Well, will do. Sorry, where's Madanak anyway? I've heard he's running this place. Just, if they're both in the same amount of weight, just less. Yeah, but they're the same amount of cheese and silver, yes, and silver's obviously heavier. It's very true. How has this gone on for so long? Sir, where's Madanak? I heard he was in here.
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanak, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
I've already spoke to Borkle the Beast. What's wrong with him?
Madanak's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that.
He sounds like an absolute lord. Thank you, sir. Is there a skooma problem down here, did you mention, by the way, before I go?
Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. A good way to pass the time. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
What's the heaviest cheese, says Grotbrain? Mozzarella help me lift this. Press 1 if slop should be ashamed. Just saying. Right, Grezel apparently has a shiv that I could get. Let me go see if I... Did I meet somebody called Grezel? Oddvan... Grisvar, that's the guy, not Grezel.
I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
I need a shiv for important reasons.
Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it.
Alright, I know what you're asking.
Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Thank you, pal.
Until next time.
Get it? Mozzarella, me lift this. Get it? Like the cheese.
Alright, you're redeeming yourself somewhat. TG, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good afternoon. No, good morning, should I say. Are you well? We all should. We're here after all, that's true. At least I'm in prison serving my fucking time. What are you all doing? Where was the guy that he asked me to speak to Duak? I need to get some I need to get some drugs from this guy. I've not put my money on that guy stuff. He's unlucky. What? Slopsies or the other guy? Or the unlucky? I see. Duak.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Well, I'm here on behalf of the other prisoners. Fucking Grezel, or whatever you called him, the unlucky, said you've got some skooma.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
Thing is, though, is I need some real bad.
Getting the shakes, huh? Alright, take it. Old gods keep you.
Thank you, pal. Oh, not even 20 minutes in jail and you're already trafficking drugs. It's the prisoner Khwe. Stop kissing Trim. Right, let me go get this shiv. I need a weapon if I'm going to go in and fight Madnak. Where is he? Is this him? Grisvar.
I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
I have your skooma, sir.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
Roger that. Thank you, pal.
All right, then.
Okay. Now, I need to go and speak to the leader of the Force One, but at least now I have... Yes! What an absolute chopper! Slops, you're covering my chopper!
The second heaviest cheese is feta load of how heavy this cheese is.
See what I mean? Welcome to prisoner. Here's your shiv. Look at it though, Mindrake. Look at it. Give it some. Awesome. I mean, wasn't the pickaxe... He already said some people might see that coming, Augur. He said it's not the most subtle of weapons. Kissing him with those fangs of yours. Ooh. So let me put that away. Slops, thank you for the bits. Right, I've got a weapon and I've dealt drugs and I've been in prison, as YOLO says, not even 20 minutes. Sir!
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
I need to get through here.
Prison's not so bad. Less complaints when I kill people.
I need to see Madnak.
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Fuck off, you absolute shithead. I've just got... Fine. Turns out I've got one.
Alright, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Madnak is smarter than you think.
The heaviest cheese is parmesan me, that block of cheese, but watch your back, it's almost as heavy as silver.
Parmesan me, that block of cheese, but watch your back, it's almost as heavy as silver. You may have said turd at the start, but we've gone full circle. Borkel, thank you for the key.
Fight well.
I don't like you.
What?
Nothing. I've opened a door in my own face now. You've spooked me, stupid Burkle. I need to get out of here or I'm going to have to pay the cheese tax. Is this place trapped? I have a feeling it might be. Right. The Forsworn is a terrorist group that wants to take back Markarth from the Nords. They disrespected the leader of the Forsworn by locking him in prison. This is him now. Madnak?
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad.
The fourth
So,
heaviest
my
cheese is
fellow
gorgonzola.
beast,
Shit, this
what do you
cheese
want?
is heavy.
Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
The fourth heaviest cheese is gorgonzola. Shit, this cheese is heavy. God damn it, blue cheese with silver veins is the third heaviest. So you've got a lot to answer for.
Do I? What about you? What right did you have to meddle in my affairs? Kill my people? Was it worth it? Your truth? You're one of us now, you see?
No.
A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
Understand how?
There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thornham more than anything.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually. That he would come to trust I was under control.
Talk about slaves. He's a slave twice. Look at this madman writing on the crease. I was thinking it was driving me mad, actually, TG. I was trying not to mention it. He's a fucking idiot, though, right? Can you pause the game? You're distracting me. I want to learn more about this cheese. You're going to have to keep listening. Unfortunately, there's two. Sir, I've got questions about the Forsworn, though, regardless.
This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
You kind of agree with him in a weird way, though. Thank you, Madnak.
Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
Right. Sir, can I... Just need to borrow that. Thank you, pal. Okay, so I need to go and speak to a guy called Gressel, or whatever.
The fifth heaviest cheese is Manchego. This has been Slop's list of the heaviest cheeses. #educational Doomhaus.
It's about time, right? Did I find a guy called Brig through here?
Time by digging. So
Brig? Eurosep. I need a guy called Brig. It's the guy at the bottom, right? Although I never did actually go down this far, did I? Brig, friend.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
Don't worry. What's the lightest cheese? You're putting too much pressure on. He's supposed to be working, Santa. You can't expect him to, although he will. So, 1 second, I'm just mining some silver. This is very important. Pal?
What do you want? Of digging to do.
How long have you been here, Brig?
Long enough.
Madanak asked me to hear your story.
My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale.
Grizzle, careful
Let's hear
not to
yours
cross
first.
paths her
When
brother
was the first
Hantel.
time you felt chains around your wrists?
When was the first time I felt chains around my wrist? Gressel, careful not to cross paths with his brother Hantel. Sir, I was in Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner before I even realised.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands.
Yep.
Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods?
Hello,
Do you have
Santa.
any family?
To answer your question,
waiting
the
for you on
lightest
the
cheese is Gruyere.
I do, actually. I have... You say family, but it's less family. I have on the outside waiting for me a butterfly called Eric. I have a bee called Herbie. I have a husk of a firefly called Mish, and I have a shithead called Lydia. They're the people that are waiting for me, pal.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who
And
was
a good
and who
wife.
wasn't involved in the forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
That is brutal. To be honest, I think your story justifies the murders. Or do you think that your story justifies the murders the Forsworn have committed?
I'm not Monadnock. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead.
Brig, I am sorry to hear what happened to your daughter.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
He raises a good case, I will say. Thank you, Brig.
All right, then.
I'm sorry again. Holy shit.
Watch this, Grizzle.
Oh god, don't give stuff that powerful into the hands of these animals, Augur. Jesus. Santa, Slops, Augur, thank you for the bits. Careful not to do Hantel. He's a music he's a decomposer. I'll give you that one, Mina. Griddle.
I left behind my daughter.
You all have the power now. Ignore what you just heard. You know perfectly that I'm about to open up a dialogue and I'm going to get the bits I'm going to pop in. It's going to be guddle, 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 right? And it's going to interrupt it and I won't be able to fucking hear. Madanak, sir.
You're a slave, just like us.
Grizzle, 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 grizzle.
I'm not editing that into the best of.
Grizzle, grizzle, grizzle.
Yeah, it's a good one though, Gwynblade, right? Say I've talked to Brig.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
Are you going to help me escape?
Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
Just kill a snitch. You might want to take smaller sips before you swallow. Put any Paul Taylor in the best of. The trouble is, if I was to open the doors to something like that, I'd have to open the doors to about 50 different streamers, if you know what I mean. Currently, the very basic in the best of rules are currently, or have been, 3 tiers deep in the Doomhaus, if you know what I mean. As much as I'd like to, but the best ofs would be like 10 hours long if I did. But surely you guys are putting together some sort of package, right? Sorry, Madanak. I can't kill Grisvar without a shiv. Yeah, 3 tiers deep. The tiers being regular in the stream, regular in the Discord, and regular in the community games. Do you know what I mean?
The trip to this mine has now become expensive.
It has actually, right?
Our struggle is our people.
Oh god, it has. Mina. I didn't realise the streams just ended. I got so wrapped up in this mine quest, I completely forgot that the stream has had to come to an end. Which means... Mina, don't look. There is a rule where I have to finish every stream in an inn. As I am currently in prison, I have to pay the tax. The tax is this. It didn't even give the crunching sound. It slipped through. It has to be. It is the rules. I've paid the price. I'm already in prison. You can't punish me anymore. This is where I have to end.
Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon.
I'm going to have to end the stream sat in the corner of Madanak's office. I'll save again, as I've saved 250 times. And that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is where I have to say goodbye to Skyrim for today. I apologise, everybody. It had to be. Little did I know I would end up in prison for my actions. And while I am down in prison, I have taken the cheese penalty for missing the end of the stream. Boys and girls, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there is 3 hours of this godforsaken fucking playthrough until it's done. Which means tomorrow we'll be continuing with the prison quest line. But today is already over. And with the music, with the game coming to an end, there is only one thing remaining to do in today's stream. Thank you everybody for joining for Skyrim. Again, there'll be more of that tomorrow. Welcome to all the new followers as well. I see you creeping in even if I don't have the alerts on. You are all very, very kind and very generous. You're welcome, Grot Brayton, don't worry about it. Right, we have one thing left to do in today's stream, and that is to pick a winner. The winner...
Big Augur point in marbles on Grizzle.
As Augur just says right there, is the person who wins this single marbles run that we do at the end of the stream. Now... As we are coming to the end of 2020, the Doomhaus Discord is split between the greens and the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete in every stream, and as you can see on the scores, the oranges are currently on point to win. But there's a huge point surge. Now, the people who've won the most amount of marbles this year, there is a bigger prize than merely Person of the Century of the Day. At the start of every stream, I drink from this piece of shit. You've all seen it. It's a piece of shit. This one goes out to the person who wins the most marbles in 2020. Currently, the scores have Bybee in the lead. So the mug is hers. She is only 2 points clear, however, from both Tagslack and Mina, who are creeping up behind. If Bybee gets a third point, a point today, that's 3 points clear. We might as well call it in Bybee's favour. But if you are in the Doomhaus Discord, if you have, you know what colour you are, either green or orange, say the word mug. Bybee is the one creeping away, creeping, and I will give you a marble. My Doomhaus mug is temporarily retired in favour of a reindeer mug when the nose lights up when you put a hot drink in it. Outrage. It'll be illegal to ship goods out of the UK before long. It probably will. Right, everybody, if you would like a marble, say the word mug and I will give you one. You have to be in the Doomhaus Discord, of course, and have a colour, otherwise I can't give you a marble. Because it's all about who you represent. Like, Augur represented the greens. Mina for the oranges. Lundios for the greens. Bybee for the oranges. Tags like welcome to the stream for the oranges. Mindright for the oranges. Slops for the greens. The Discord link is right there if anybody would like it.
For the Empire.
Scotty, Grotbrain, I can give you one if you ever join the Discord. There's no pressure to, but this is just for Discord folks. Gwynblade for the greens, Scotty for the greens, YOLO for the oranges, need a new first YOLO point, Santa for the greens, Alkarion for the oranges, been here most of the time just lurking, Roger, Joined in February, started getting points at the end of April. She is dominating. Oh, we've got a white in Discord. Grotbrain.
Whitey.
Is a... Welcome to the winning team, Grotbrain. Grotbrain is an orange. This is the way. Good shit. Right, you're on the winning team, as you can see from the points above. GG, Grotbrain. 13 marbles enter the race, ladies and gentlemen. If you would, if anybody would like to pick a level, go. We have Augur, Mina, Lundios, Bybeat, Tagslack, Mindright, Slops, Scotty, Gwynblade, YOLO, Santa, Elkarion, and Grotbrain.
Lynch Grot.
GG, look at the oranges celebrating. Unfortunate, my condolences, what the hell? Augur was the first one I saw with a 1, which gets us the Devil's Chaos 2, the most boring named level in history. God damn it. Cats, I see you, I'll get you on the list as well. Cats joins for the greens at the last minute. 14 enter. We go in 3, 2, 1. Are we all prepared? Fuck off, Augur. Grot got the... Very true. Scotty is the record holder on this level with 3 minutes and 4 seconds. This is a long one. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. I think it was upside down. It said if you can read this, you're upside down. Which was technically the truth. Right, Alkarion for the oranges is steaming into the lead. We're going to go through the first spinner. Just let me do something real quick. Roger that. Gwynblade for team. How close is Gwynblade to overtaking the front runners, by the way? Because Gwynblade getting a point for team shortest delivery distance. That is exactly the way. Some 10 days left in the big green year. There is. It's true. Well, Bybeat and Tagslack, the front two. This might get spicy, ladies and gentlemen. Augur could potentially overtake as well. He's up there in the front pack. Tagslack is in the lead. And quite the lead. Could Tagslack get to within a point behind Bybeat? Augur has overtaken Bybeat. Bybeat's in third place. She's managed to get back on Augur. Can she get around Tagslack as well? If Tagslack gets a point, he is only 1 behind Bybeat winning the mug. He gets quite a good run, but Bybeat also gets a good run. Almost just as good. Oh, she's dropped on the spinner. She's losing speed. Scotty's behind. Then Santa. I think Grotbrain's in 4th, maybe 5th. Can Bybeat get some advantage on Tagslack? This is the spiciest outcome imaginable. YOLO goes for some big stunts. Absolutely living up to his name. Bybeat gets a shot straight through the middle, though. This is important. I'm stuck in the pipe with Bybeat as we speak. Can Bybeat get a lucky drop? The middle lane might save Bybeat, but it's fucked. No. Bybeat, come on. Let's make this spicy at the end. Tagslack is still in the lead. Sorry, everybody, if I'm focusing on the front two. Alkarion's gone all the way off. It was a valiant effort, Alkarion. Tagslack is in the lead. He could be 1 point behind Bybeat. This could change everything. Tagslack and Bybeat are both climbing the walls. Scotty could potentially get an overtake. This is all to play for, ladies and gents. Ooh. Scotty's got some speed, but Scotty's going on a different path. Bybeat and Tagslack are both fighting in that... Scotty tried to cheat, but it didn't pay off. Bybeat almost overtakes Tagslack. She falls out of the pit just at the right time. Scotty's dead. Augur's dead. Alkarion's dead. This is so tight. This is cool. Can anybody get an overtake? Is anybody on a different path? Cats is trying. Cats is failing. I don't think Bybeat can get... Bybeat gets round Tagslack at the death. I spoke too soon. As Bybeat just gained the advantage she needs to get yet another point. There is a spinner, boys and girls. We can't take the pressure. Holy shit. This is so tight. Can Bybeat get through? If she can, I think the... Tagslack is in dismay. Bybeat is celebrating. Everybody's giving GGs to Bybeat. Bybeat wins another orange point. But more importantly, as we enter the final 2 weeks... Not even. Barely even 2 weeks. Bybeat is now 3 points ahead at the top of the league. Bybee might have just, in one fell swoop, in one spinner, secured herself this, which I will wash before it heads out to your home, Bybee. I do promise. Holy shit.
No. Overseas.
No. Fucking hell, yeah. Bybee, can you stop winning, please? I don't want to have to send the mug overseas. This is... Tax like that is an unlucky turn of events. That spinner was the difference. Holy shit, the fucking wrist. I didn't realise because Slops made it irrelevant last time. Look at Mina as well, who's also in contention for the mug. Dribbles in at the end. GG, the Oranges go from 221 points in 2020 to 2.2...
I like this new toy.
Stop playing with your new toy, goddammit. Bybee for the Oranges in first place. Taxlack for the Oranges in second, Cats for the Greens in third, Santa for the Greens in fourth, and Grotbrain for the Oranges in fifth. Grotbrain gets himself a top 5. Also, Bybee beats Scotty's record. Scotty went for a big cheat at one point, but just missed out. But that is going to do it for today, boys and girls. GG to Bybee. GG to the Oranges. But more importantly, GG to Prisoner for finally living up to his name and getting fucking slammed in jail. What a fucking idiot. That was a good stream. I enjoyed that today. Denmark is in the north of England. I wish it was. What if we do like a message in a bottle type of scenario, Bybee, where I put like your address in the mug and put some cinnamon buns in it, wrap it up in a plastic bag and just fucking throw it in the North Sea. That'll work, right? Is it me or am I seeing a little lag? Is anybody else seeing any lag or is everything good? It might just be Cats. I DNF'd for the entire first week I was in. That's true, Grotbrin. Mindrite sucked at first and now he's among the front runners for points. Augur, thank you for the bits, by the way. Slops, thank you for the bits. Siddles, thank you for the subs. Thank you for everybody that subbed today. I appreciate everybody. You are all very generous. Cheeky, thank you for the raid. That's a banger. Bybee, no chops, would you believe? Turns out, Prisoner, absolutely invincible. I'm serious as well. Probably me, I have brain lag when I look at the grammar. Whoa, your grammar's come to visit. I hope you're following specific lockdown regulations. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. Right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all, boys and girls, for joining today. You are all very, very generous. I'm going to sneak off. I'm going to send you over to Alcarion's dogs. Because Alcarion has amazing dogs, and he streams them just napping. And I think you should all head over there and get a load of that. How about that? If you are willing to join me, I hope to see you in there. But for now, Bybee, Cats, Mindrake, Grotbrain, Slops, Lundio, Scotty, YOLO, Mina, Tagslack, Augur, everybody else that's been here today. Thank you all for joining. I love you all very much. I shall see you tomorrow. But go and enjoy a bit of the come down where you can go and watch Blue and Bowser have a nice, pleasant sleep. How about that? Does anybody have us a final word, seeing as Eric's sleep schedule is kicking his head in at the moment, so he's not here to give us a cheese? Somebody name a cheese real quick. And then I'll get out of here. Thank you all.
You're a class act, no matter what we all say about you.
That's a lie. Thank you all, Carry-On. We're on our way to you, sir. Thank you all for the bits as well. Thank you for everything. I would try Lundios. You know I would give it a college try, but I'm going to say this instead. Slops' final word is this. Heavy cheese. Although that sounds like an ailment.